Welcome to the next level. We are all eager and excited to get going tonight because we're starting right in with an interesting fight. So, the ask for tonight is, since this is our 25th episode, yay, we are going to celebrate. Someone has suggested that 25 is the silver anniversary. So we are asking for things that are made of silver. Any suggestions for things that are made of silver, and as well any fun, positive bonuses that you want to give to the characters? Anybody who manages to roll a 25 tonight is going to have something fun happen. I can come up with that, but if there's suggestions that you have and want to come up with, then I would be willing to take a look at those as well. All right. So I'm just going to do this really quick. Sure. Is that? No, I can hardly see that. But, how about that? There we go. Okay, so from last time, our characters have been traveling through the desert on their way to some enigmatic, mysterious location deep in the wilds of Thurn, which is a long way away. Anywhere from 14 to 40 or more days of travel across deserts and badlands and into wildlands and so on and so forth. So they've been traveling for several days. They met at least one interesting person on their travels through the desert so far, and have also today come across a cyclops and some death dogs that were sort of threatening the known caravan route, and have decided to eliminate this threat for future travelers. So having noticed them a significant distance away, they sort of gone around. Tor is going to go straight up the center and be a bit of bait, while the rest of the party is coming around behind the Cyclops to spring a trap on them. So before we've already rolled a bunch of initiatives, but before that happens, as the party gets into place behind a sand dune, they've left the Firbolg Ranger in the custody of the Guard twins and Kess, so they may or may not be partaking in the fight, or at least they'll be staying close to the Firbolg if they do. And you get close, you maybe, if gone to the top of the dune that you're hiding behind, just to sort of get a bit of the lay of the land. You can see the Cyclops and the three death dogs within there. When you get a good look at this Cyclops, different than usual. The club that he's wielding looks sort of maybe just a little bit bigger than usual. You're not quite sure, and he's wearing more sort of hide armor on him. He's got two eyes. Ha, yeah, no. Yeah, this one.
What a mutant freak.
If you've ever seen a Cyclops before, you'll have to leave that up to you. If your character has been around and seen a Cyclops, this one just looks a little bit different than what you might have expected. And on that note, there's a sort of a single buzzard that you hadn't necessarily been thinking much about, but as you watch, it comes and sort of lands on the outstretched arm of the Cyclops, and he actually seems to sort of lean over and listen to it as it sort of converses with him, and then looks directly at where the party is.
Oh no.
That's not fair.
We had a plan.
The
element of surprise!
Who uses a bird for scouting? Seriously. Come on.
Lame.
This is not realistic at all. Come on.
Wait, but we used Pass Without Trace.
You did. So to that, I guess you can roll your stealth checks.
No? With the plus 10 for...
Yeah.
Yay, stealth.
So plus 10
Oh, see,
over
has
and
a
above
plus
your normal
10
stealth.
bonus.
Yes, you get a plus 10 over and above what your usual stealth is.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what passive
From the
trace does.
yeah.
It makes you super stealthy.
All right, so this plus 10 is 30.
Oh, of course.
Holy.
Leona's like, who uses a bird for scouting? Seriously.
Then she falls off her horse.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm okay with this. I accept that. Yes, Leona has forgotten. She's trying to stealth on her horse. I think that's perfect.
All
And
right,
then, yeah,
so-
you were saying that dune was about 10 feet, so I can see over top of it, and the Cyclops looks right at me.
Well,
He
actually,
sees us.
the way I'm going to sort of actually phrase it a little bit differently is since the guard twins and Kess are sort of off to one side with the Firbolg, he definitely looks in that direction and then sort of is looking in your direction as if maybe there's something in that way as well, but that seems less certain. He definitely seems to know there's somebody over behind the dune, sort of in that direction, but not less certain about your side of things.
Well, he doesn't see Melinda Guard, that's for sure.
No. So, we have already rolled initiative, and at the top of the order is Melinda.
Oh, sorry. I do Blindas. I could mess that up too.
You did do Belinda's.
Stealth roll?
Oh, stealth roll. Okay, no, yes.
Yeah.
They're not in the Pass Without Trace, so.
Oh, sorry. Then it's only a 20 and it's not a 30.
Yeah.
For Melinda.
Alright. Stealth. With disadvantage. Fantastic.
Oh, man.
Wasn't going to make them roll. I was just going to assume that the buzzard saw them, but.
An extra bracket, and
No, 14s.
that's not bad.
Yeah. Okay. So, Melinda goes first. What would Melinda like to do?
Okay, so
If she is sort of behind a dune a little bit, she would need to sort of go up the dune a little to see the fellow there.
so is she even going to be aware of the fact that the Cyclops is aware of us?
No.
Okay, then she's just hiding and has her bow out and ready to go. She'll ready in action to shoot any opponent that comes into range that she can see. But other than that, she's just going to figure we're hidden and safe and everything's groovy.
Okay. So the Cyclops sort of gives out a call, and from a little further away, there was this sort of really dead, shriveled up tree, not on the map, that you hadn't really been paying much attention to. But from that, 7 more buzzards come flying out. And I'll start circling sort of around the Cyclops and such.
Oh.
Yeah. There we go.
At what height are they circling?
They're probably 50-ish
Okay.
feet
There.
up. Yeah, enough that they could sort of dive down and attack people, but not super high.
Yep, gotcha. But also not super low.
No.
Okay.
Just spread them out. Okay, and then the one on his arm sort of also goes up and sort of also flying around. And that brings us to Torok. You can see the birds. You can't actually see the Cyclops. He's sort of hidden behind the dune from your perspective. You know that he's there, given sort of everything you've been told, and you know that there's some death dogs sort of behind the dune on your left side as well. You're just sort of moving straight ahead. Are you going to do anything? Are you going to otherwise act in your first round, other than just moving forward and being bait?
He's going to move forward, be bait. He's going to. So he gets his rage as a free action. So he's going to hold that and just move for now.
Okay, so 40 feet takes you to about there. Does that look about right?
Yep.
All right. It's about there. Okay. Talyn.
Talyn is going to kind of creep He's not really going to creep. He's actually probably in the position he wants to be in. He's waiting for Tor's action to trigger an attack, and then once we know we've got their attention distracted, to kind of come in as a flank. So Talyn is just going to basically be at the ready with his boomerang.
Okay. So you've got your boomerang with a held action when the signal goes off for that attack. Jacob, anything you would like to do?
I'm also going to hold my action until the attack goes off, and then I'll be casting Fairy Fire.
Nice. Okay.
Excellent.
Gildy, same thing. You're going to hold an action?
Yes.
Okay.
With the swift bow.
Yep. Oh, a bunch of things are going to go off at once. Leon!
Sorry, we're waiting for an attack?
Yes.
All the cool kids are doing it.
So, but who's sorry, I'm confused. Who's attacking? Torok didn't even move close to the opponent.
No, but Torok is supposed to be bait. He's supposed to be luring them out. And
Yeah, but we know that those guys are aware of us, and they're paying more attention to us.
But
than they are
Torok
of
doesn't
Torok,
know
aren't
that.
they?
No.
Right, but isn't the Cyclops and everybody paying more attention to us than to Torok?
We had a plan, and we're sticking with the plan.
Yes, this is your insistence. I would be out there fighting right now, but Leon says if you don't follow the plan, it just messes everything up.
That's right.
You guys are unbelievable. But, so Rob, isn't that true? Isn't the Cyclops like facing us? And
yes, he is
clearly
currently facing you.
So he's clearly paying attention to us.
Yes.
Okay, then I think Leon is definitely going to be
did we all see specifically that we all noticed that they're definitely looking at us? And do we know for sure that they're looking at us, even given some of our really great stealth rolls?
So you know that they're looking at where Melinda, Belinda, the Fearbolg, and Cass are.
Okay.
And they sort of were looking in your direction as if, maybe there's something there, but they're not quite sure. So not where you are, you think they're, maybe they saw one of you, maybe they just saw something that, alerted them that something's there, but they don't seem certain that there is something where you are.
But even after Torok moves,
their
attention is not diverted towards Torok. They're clearly paying attention in our direction.
Yes.
Okay. Is everybody still holding their action with that knowledge?
I think that Gildy and Alphonse are probably feeling, meta. They're feeling good about their stealth roll. But I think that they just kind of feel like Alphonse cast the spell, and so they're feeling pretty confident about the Pass Without Trace is helping them hide a little bit, and I think that they're feeling kind of sneaky as just a little halfling. So they're like, we'll just wait for things to really,
all right,
really start going.
What is Leon doing?
So Leon knows that the jig is up, so she is going to move out 15 feet. I imagine that then I can see the Cyclops and everybody.
Yep, Cyclops, 3 death dogs, a bunch of buzzards.
All right.
Jacob's about to learn the lesson that plans don't matter.
Well, no.
Plans do matter, but you roll with it.
Classic Leon.
We've always been
rolling
with the plan.
Now it knows that there was at least one thing there, so maybe it's not to forget about the rest of you. So there you go.
Oh, Leon is the bait now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Anyways, what is Leon doing?
So, Rob, I take it that I can cast a spell on a diagonal, correct?
Yes, we can use the little measuring tool and figure out how far, if you need distances or anything like that.
All right, I do. Which one is that?
It's the little circle with the comb in it.
With the comb.
Circle comb is the measuring tool.
Nice.
Okay, perfect. Cool. Then so basically everybody can see my measuring tool, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then basically along that line, there is a 10-foot wide, 10-foot tall tidal wave of water.
Okay.
Cool.
It is a spell I've been waiting to use for a long time. Was going to use it in Gildy's cottage, but then Gildy ran inside.
In a desert.
Yep, that's the best part.
Desert.
So boom. Strength save DC of 16. or else knocked prone. And I'm going to roll damage. They take half damage if they make a... Oh, sorry, it's not a strength save. It's dexterity save.
All right.
Dexterity save 16 or else knocked prone.
All right.
And I will figure out damage here as well.
So 3 death dogs and a cycle.
Yeah, 18 damage.
Dexterity save. Okay, so those two get a plus. Wow, that was counterintuitive. All right. What's the save you said?
16 dexterity.
Okay. So the Cyclops is fine. Maybe because he's really big, even though it was a dexterity save, it didn't quite push him over. The 3 death dogs, which have a higher dexterity, are all affected.
All right, cool. So they're prone. That's actually kind of good because then it'll take them longer to get here.
Yeah. I'll just put a little marker on
Boom.
them. What's it did? Pro.
And I think Torok would
Right.
notice that.
Yes.
Yes. Most likely
Tidal wave
Torok
in the
would
desert.
notice a wall of water that appears and washes over one side of the sand dune next to you.
Is this the signal? No, I'm waiting for a
Yes.
signal. This is a pretty good signal. I think.
I will let everyone else figure out if that is what you would like to use as your signal and triggering action. It is an attack, so if you would like to go on that, I will let you go on that.
Oh, wait. And then Leon steps back. Basically just comes out, whoosh, and then steps back.
All right.
Alan
Yes.
whispers back, "We had a plan."
Are people taking their actions now or gonna wait?
Yeah,
as
Torok
well.
would definitely take his action now.
And did you have a held action? Was it just going to be raging or?
Well, it's raging, and then depending on what that, he may be able to attack.
Yeah, you probably won't be able to attack because you need to be close to somebody, unless you're going to throw a javelin or something. But I would let you rage now if you'd like.
Okay, definitely going to rage. So
All
he's
right.
going to try, though, his
Control.
he is going to try to control the first
All right.
and hit the first rage, which gives him a 30-foot area of necrotic
Yep.
damage.
And what's percentage is that currently at?
10%.
10%. All right.
So 1d100.
And after this, it will go up to, is it 15%? 5%
Hey!
every time?
Ooh.
There you go. You've
All right.
controlled it. And I think, yeah, it goes up 5% per time that
Yep.
you, yep. So next time will be 15. Okay. Interesting. I think part of the effect of this was there's sort of like shocks of energy that either come down or come out from the people around you as it's sucking energy out of them.
Well, no, this one is necrotic energy bursts from you. Each creature within 30 feet of you
Oh.
takes 1d10 necrotic damage, and you gain it as temporary hit points.
Okay, that's what it is. Okay, yes.
Yeah.
So this is very interesting.
Oh god.
So that guy is within 30 feet. That guy's within 30 feet. That one's not. So those two are. None of. Oh, that guy is. All right. So here's what you see. Necrotic energy, sort of for the rest of you, I guess, builds up around the Cyclops that you can see, and you can roll a d10, or actually I'll roll the d10s just to make it nice and quick and simple. All right, so from the Cyclops, you get 10. Nice. All right. 10 damage. Death Dog. This is group 1. This is A. 2 damage. And I can't remember, was this guy in range? No. This is Death Dog, group 2. A. 3 damage. Also, from the sands pretty much directly in front of you, a burst comes out and gives you 8 damage, or 8 extra hit points.
Interesting.
Mhm.
There is something under the sands about 10 feet in front of you.
Oh.
Oh.
This is fantastic.
All right. Nice, fun rage there. Definitely the rest of you saw that, if you want to take that as a signal.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Same here.
Take your attacks.
So what was the initiative order? Might as well do it then.
I love that Leon basically gave Torok the signal to give the signal.
Talyn,
Yep.
Talyn, Jacob, Gildy is the order.
All right. Then Talon will fire his boomerang. Wait, what's the range? 60 or 120. So that's definitely within 60. Let me check my comb in the circle.
Yep.
Yeah,
Circle comb.
So I will. I'll go for the Cyclops because why not?
Yeah.
All right.
Do it.
Boomerang away.
12 does not hit him.
I need to have another thing that says, "Does my boomerang return?"
Yes, which is a odds evens.
Yep.
Or, no, it's a percentage. Yeah,
It's
50% chance.
50%.
Yeah. So it's odd even.
Oh. All right. So odds it does, evens it does not. It does.
It does. Yeah. So it comes back to you. Yay! So it misses, but circles around and comes back. Jacob, fairy fire.
Fairy fire, 20-foot cube, and I will cast it here.
All right. So 2 death dogs, and it's a dex save.
Dex save for 15.
15. Right. So one of the death dogs makes it, but the Cyclops and the other one doesn't. Okay. No, that's because I'm on the measuring tool.
They're glowing.
So the green guys are
Glowing green.
Yes, fairy fire on them. And Gildy, you've got your bow ready. You now have advantage
Yes.
if you're shooting the Cyclops.
Cool. Let's see. I think she would shoot. She would shoot the Cyclops.
Take your 3 attacks.
I think it's 4 actually.
Oh, right, you got an extra one now. And a critical on there.
Oh, sweet. So I do not need.
So normally with the readied action, you're using a reaction to make a single attack. You're not actually taking the attack action.
It's not a full turn.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
That said, I would still allow you to get yeah.
Yeah, so let's see. I've got a regular turn is a regular first turn is the 2 normal attacks. The Dread Ambusher is an extra first turn attack, and then the bonus action is the second bow attack.
All right.
So then if it's just a single action, it would be 2, just the attack and bow.
But I'll do so you can we'll fudge things for this time around and do it one of 2 ways. Either A, this is a single attack, and on your next attack you can take all 4. You can still keep having 4 of them from your Dread Ambusher. Or you can take 3 attacks now, essentially your attack plus Dread Ambusher plus the bow. And then that would be done, and you'd be sort of normal the next time you go through. Both of those are fudging things a little bit, but just to give you your sneak attack thing, I will allow one of those 2 options, whichever you'd like.
I'll just take the 3 now, and so just take the first 3.
Yeah.
The 10, the 9, and
just give me another roll of damage. Yeah. Actually, I'll just take so that's a hit for 10, and then I'll take just the next damage because you missed for the next one, which is not, so 19 on the first one.
Yeah.
14 is a miss, and 24 is not there because that's
yeah.
Yep. Okay. So 1 hit for 19 damage. Nice. Still really good.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay. All right. He does not seem to like that very much. A whole bunch of things have happened, and now he goes. What does he do? How far can he move? 30.
Surrenders?
That would be interesting. Certainly. Yeah, let's just he'll move his 30 feet. Whoop. There it is. And as he goes, Leon, you can probably notice this, and Alphonse almost certainly notices this. He casts some sort of spell.
Okay. Can I make an Arcana check to identify what spell he's cast?
And Alphonse can do the same if you'd like. And I will just roll his attacks now.
Seriously?
Oh, two attacks. Yeah. 14. You figure out that it is not the realm of spell that you are familiar with. That's what you get from that. It is not a wizard spell.
Okay.
Oh, can I roll too?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, 14 for Jacob. Same sort of thing. Okay. He casts a spell. It is not a wizard spell. You are familiar with wizard spells mostly. So.
I love how I'm like, that's no wizard spell, and Jacob's like, you're right.
I just thought I have a lot of healing, so I thought it was a little more divine.
Alphonse had an 18.
18. Alphonse can tell that it was a druid spell, and it was Shillelagh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there we go. Of course, that makes sense.
Alphonse is going to tell everyone that.
All right. He then attacks Gildy and Mint, since those are the two closest to him. Gildy, 22 to hit.
Oof. Oh, 22 to hit.
Yes.
That hits.
Yeah. And Mint a 27 to hit. I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah, ow.
All right. So, on Gildy.
I hear at least 3 dice.
Yep. 20 damage.
Ouch.
Is that on me or is that on...
That's Gildy. And Mint. 19 damage. That was his action, bonus action, and movement. So he is done. He also sort of roars as he's moving, sort of lets out this big bellow, which you think could just be him being really angry. But yeah, not quite sure what that meant, if anything.
Okay.
The players might feel bad for Tor.
Does he look particularly strong? Like, so I know as a player, I know what Shillelagh does. Has Alphonse basically explained to us the spell and what it does?
He probably just said, like,
yeah, his club
watch out, that weapon is stronger than you think it is. Something like that.
Watch out for that tree.
He probably didn't read the wood of a club or quarterstaff you are holding is imbued with nature's power.
Yeah, essentially the club is magical.
Yeah.
That's the short of it.
Okay.
It doesn't actually give him much of a bonus. It gives him a +1 and is now magical.
Okay, but he is definitely big and strong and is benefiting from that. Okay, the reason I was curious is because I, as a player, know what it does, and I have Dispel Magic. So if he looked like he was kind of a scrawny little Cyclops who now is making himself super buff with his magic stick, then I would make his magic stick not magic anymore.
Yeah.
But it's pretty clear that we don't really. He's not getting that much from his magic stick.
No, he's getting +1 to hit and +1 to damage. That's it.
All right. Cool.
Mint, you just got clobbered. What would you like to do?
And he's right next to me, I see.
Yep.
All right. I had to release the cat. Very heavy cat. Okay.
Release the Kraken.
Now, fairy fire did hit him, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
You
I
have
have an
advantage.
advantage to hit? Okay. Yeah, I am not happy. That was ouch.
Very
So,
ouch.
I'm going to hit him with my rapier,
All right.
because that just makes sense.
2 attacks.
Oh.
Hmm?
Actually, sorry, I just remembered that Melinda Guard had readied her action until she could see.
Yeah, and she can see him now, and
Yeah.
he's within range. Yeah.
Yeah, might as well wait and let Melinda go.
Yep.
Oh no, I mean you can go ahead at the same time because
Yeah.
I'll just roll and
Yeah.
I'm sure that Melinda is not going to kill him.
Yeah, big boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Let's see now.
nice. That definitely hits.
Wanted to see if I got the 25.
Oh, because you have advantage, right? Right.
Yeah, because he's glowing.
All right.
Okay. Wow.
Roll damage.
Yeah. He incidentally takes 10 points of damage as he walks forward.
All right.
Yay.
I can't read that. Oh, there it is. Just
18. That
right.
hits. Yep.
fantastic. Now I can roll damage.
Yeah.
And I think that one was a
D8
plus 3. Wonderful. Doot, 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 doot. As low as I could go.
But you get another attack.
It's true. Advantage again, or was it only advantage on the first one?
No, advantage for every attack.
Fantastic. Boop. All right, so that would hit
That
again.
also hits, yep.
Boop. Much better.
9, all right.
Now I also have, as a fighter,
You gotta use your action surge.
I think I would like to use my action surge.
All right, 2 more attacks.
Okay. Because this guy a jerk. He hurt me. I want to hurt him back.
Yeah, you've definitely hurt him more than he hurt you. No, not yet.
Yeah.
You've hit him twice, but you haven't. Yeah. He does lots of damage in a single hit. You do lots of hits.
Dude.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and another hit. 7.
Right.
Last time with the rapier.
Come on, 4 hits. That would be really nice.
That would be really sweet. What? Oh, unrecognized command. Sorry, I must have goofed.
Yeah, okay.
Huh. It is misbehaving a lot now. What am I doing wrong? Now it worked. Sorry about that.
All right, definitely another hit.
Yes!
And that's a 25.
Oh, I hit the magic number.
You hit the magic number. All right. Roll an extra d6.
Oh, nice.
One hopes.
Could be a 1.
Please not a 1. Oh, wow, yay.
All right, so 13 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, he's looking very hurt now. Not happy at all at that. And Melinda did her bit. Yep. Melinda, you can see the the big guy there. It depends if you want to sort of take your attention off the person you're guarding. I think you probably have a ranged weapon you could pull out and use if you really wanted to.
Possibly. I was always focused on the sword. I'll say Belinda is just, looking after her charge. Is kind of like ready in case. She's watching all these buzzards around and such, and is basically just gonna hold, see what happens.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Kess sort of casually looks over, sees that there's a guy there, casts a spell, and I think she only gets 2. Wow. Pathetically misses? Yes, even with her significant bonus, with 2 Eldritch Blasts. All right, and he does nothing. He stands there, and the death dogs get up, so their proneness goes away. Why are you not going away?
Oh, now they smell even worse because they're wet.
This is true.
But maybe clean them off a little bit.
Their speed is 40, so they can only go 20.
Yay!
Which gets them not, really anywhere close to anybody. But they're gonna, you know what? Let's have one of them start off in that direction. That'll be fun. So this guy's coming over here.
That would be one of the reasons I used that spell. It's like, death dogs are fast. Let's slow them down.
Yep. So that's theirs. These guys can move at full speed, though. Okay. Torok. You're like, I'm going to be the bait. I'm all set for this. I know there's a Cyclops over there. You heard that Cyclops roar and then seemingly run off away from you. And you're like, oh, okay, I guess I noticed the other people. I don't quite know what I'm doing anymore. I suppose there's some death dogs. So the death dogs come running at you. I just want to make sure you're in range. Nope, not quite for that one. Yes, for that one. Yes, for that one. All right, so we'll say this guy gets about there. These 2 run up. All right, so they each stack you a couple of times. Ooh, that was a decent roll. 17 and 18.
17 misses, 18 hits.
Okay, so 1 hit for the first one, second one. Wow, 19 and 23. They are rolling particularly well. Damage is a d6. 3d6.
Let's see how far they cut into the 23 temporary hit points I've got.
Yeah, 23 temporary hit points, and you're taking half damage from piercing, right? Because you're raging. So
Yeah.
I'm going to give these to you individually because you're going to have them. So 6 have to 3, 8 have to 4, and 8 have to 4. Wow, that was actually 3 really good rolls.
So that's 4, 8, 11 damage.
Yeah. And you think, well, okay, that wasn't too bad. But then.
Oh dear.
So from out of the actual dune itself to your right, not actually behind it, but bursting forth from within the sand, there comes a Cyclops charging out. And as you suspected, there was another one that was sort of throwing itself up from the sand. It seemed to have sort of buried itself in a thin layer as a trap as well in front of you. So there are 2 Cyclopses headed for you, one of which is only going to be able to go half speed and not quite get to this round. He's got to end up. Why am I drawing things?
Good luck, Torok.
Oh, because I'm on the wrong level. That's why. So he ends up there, and this guy just steps forward, and he is going to try to whack you with his club. That was much more pathetic a roll. And only one of those hits. for 19 damage.
Oi.
Halved, guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still just a regular attack. So you are now in a much more precarious situation than you had anticipated. I will let you figure out what you would like to do with that as we get back to Melinda at the top of the order.
And just so the 19 becomes 10 because it's rounded up.
I think it's always rounded down.
Okay, so 9.
There's very few things that are rounded up, so round down.
Alphonse didn't go.
Oh, Alphonse didn't go. He's the one I don't have on here.
He had a low. His initiative was 9.
9. Okay, I will put.
So he had a very low initiative, anyways.
Alphonse. So, Alf. All right. What would Alphonse like to do?
So he's gonna cast Shillelagh.
Nice.
On on his I think he's got a club. Yes, he's holding a club. And he is pretty mad about this dude who just attacked his wife. So he is he's gonna I'm in measure tool, that's why.
Whacking my wife.
Yeah. So he's gonna move up and then he's going to attack with his
Nice.
Club.
Now, Rob, from where Leon is,
Yep.
I feel like she might have line of sight on that Cyclops furthest to the left.
Give me actually no, don't give me a perception check. You're in the middle of battle. What's your passive perception?
14.
I will say that you think you saw something, sort of a corner of the eye, that you have a sense that Torok is probably facing more than he might have bargained for.
Okay, cool. That's enough.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And sorry, did I? Oh, yeah, 23 definitely hits, so you can roll damage.
Okay.
This guy's quickly taken damage. 10. Okay. And that takes us back to Melinda.
Yep. Okay. So considering starting to take pot shots of the vultures, but we've got this death dog coming at her and she remembers what they're like. And I think didn't one of them grab Belinda?
I think so.
So yeah, it's definitely like, I don't think so, dog. You're not getting my sister again. So I was going to attack that one with advantage because it's glowing.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I have a feeling that hit.
You're rolling all around the magical number.
I know. And rolling so well for
I know.
Melinda.
You definitely hit twice.
No, it's just that was with advantage.
Oh, you definitely
That
hit.
was this first one. Yeah. Oops. That was unintentional.
Nice.
But yeah, 12.
12 damage. And that is that one.
Yep.
So, okay. 12 damage. Oh, he took. There we go. And the buzzards. I was thinking some of them might go after Torok, but I think Torok's got enough on his hands at the moment.
You think?
Yeah. So, how far do they go? 60. And just gonna check some distances here. Yeah. All right. So, and okay. So, 1, 2, 3. I'll say sort of he's flying around to try and get to others. 4, 5, 6. 7.
No.
Okay. So, try and keep up as I do these. Melinda, miss. Melinda, that's gonna be a hit.
Armor class 16.
Yeah, no, it rolled 19 on the dice.
No.
Using the wrong damage die. For 3 points of damage. On the ranger, because Insult to injury. Miss. 2 on Alphonse. What's the bonus to hit?
Okay. So the vulture is attacking the Furbolg?
Yes.
Awesome.
They can't tell.
Did it miss the Furbolg?
Yeah.
It missed the
rolled a
person
natural
who's bound up.
Yep. What's Alphonse's AC?
16.
16. All right. So first is a miss. Second is a miss. On Talyn, probably a miss with a 15.
Yes.
And on Jacob, maybe. That's actually an 18.
That is a hit.
All right. For 5 points of damage. As it claws at you. All right. In Torok, it is your turn. Might I suggest the disengage action? I hear it's wonderful this time of year.
Well, I'm going to maintain the rage first, so it's another wave of necrotic energy.
Oh, is it every round? I thought it was just once.
Oh yeah, it's my understanding. These are all every round.
That's nasty and awesome.
Let me double check that.
I could be wrong, but it's like the beam of light I thought was every round. Or maybe it's continuous. I'll have to hold on. Let me.
Yeah, I thought it was just once at the beginning. Where am I going here? Barbarian. Not on here anymore. It was the Wild Soul, right?
Yeah, Wild Surge. But yeah, I think it's Path of the Wild Soul.
Give me a moment. Okay, so magic erupts from you as you rage. When you enter your rage, roll on the table. If the Wild Surge requires a saving throw, blah blah blah. Necrotic energy works from you, each creature, and you gain temporary hit points. Yeah, it's when you enter your rage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think some of them have lasting effects, but I think it sort of has to say so specifically. Yeah, so the second one is you teleport, and then you can activate this again on each of your turns as a bonus action. It specifically
okay.
says so.
So that was just a one-time.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, it's just a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
I would have saved that a little longer, but it actually worked to identify the other and saved my keister in that fight. So the disengage is probably for the best.
You can move up to 40.
Yeah, so I think disengage is the best choice, and then move towards friends.
Yeah.
Although, is it better to make an attack and then disengage, or is it disengage the action?
Disengage is an action. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's still the better move.
Yeah.
Take the attack of opportunity and.
No, that's just it. You avoid attacks of opportunity when you disengage. So it's either you can take an attack and move, in which case you would invoke 3 attacks of opportunity.
No, I'll just disengage.
Yeah, disengage and then move and
run away.
You're safer. All right, so feel free to move yourself 40 wherever you'd like. Yes, you hear the roar of a Torok who does not sound happy and probably starts to come into view. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
All right. So kind of runs up the side of the dune and down the other side. Sand getting thrown up behind him. And runs up, catching up to these death dogs.
He'll end his rage then, because it ends anyway. So he could start a new rage.
That would keep going.
No, it ends if you don't attack. So it automatically ends at my level if I don't attack.
Or if you are not attacked, which might still happen.
Ah, fair.
So if you want to end it, you can end it. But it will otherwise, if you are attacked, it will keep up.
Okay, I'll just let it end if it ends.
Okay. Talyn.
All right. So these buzzards are still within range because they're actually attacking, or was that like a dive attack? And we don't really
It was a dive attack, but I would let you attack it if you'd like. Or you've got the big Cyclops in front of you as well.
tempted for the big Cyclops, but these buzzards are annoying. But I guess the buzzard hasn't actually hit me yet. So
Yeah.
yes, I will move around and kind of, yeah. So
Yep.
I've got lots of room, so I'll kind of come around so I don't provoke any attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
I'll kind of,
And you don't provoke from the buzzard anyway, because I'll say it sort of flew off enough that it doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
So, yep.
sounds good. So I'll come on this side. So I mean, got advantage anyway, but
Yep.
flank with Alphonse and Mint.
Nice.
And then I've got the
Oh,
boomerang
yeah.
in my hand. Can I use it as a punchy, attacky thing, or does that ruin my monkey punches?
Monkey punches. You specifically are just trying to use a magical weapon?
I'm just trying to. I just want to do an unarmed strike, but I have a boomerang, so I'm not really trying to hit with the boomerang. But
You can put the boomerang sort of away as a free action.
sweet, then I will put the boomerang away, and I will do some punching.
You could also just be kicking it a lot as well.
Oh, fair enough. That's true. It's unarmed. Yeah. So I will do a. Do some punching.
You get at least 2.
Yes. Start with 2 and see where it goes.
Sounds good.
Punch number 1. I guess technically have advantage.
Yes.
So we'll assume that the damage roll is 8.
Yep.
And then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that one misses.
Yep. All right. So next one, taking the first damage roll.
That also misses.
I'm amazing.
You were really preoccupied about your boomerang and making sure it was safe. And
yeah, I lose it a lot.
if you take a bonus action, it's not gonna. Depends if you're gonna use it as a dodge action or whatever else. But
yeah,
take at least one extra attack.
I'm gonna take it as a dodge action.
Okay. So get into your defensive stance.
Yep.
Jacob. Bird is flown enough away that if you wanted to move around, you wouldn't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Okay, so after getting bit on the shoulder by this damn thing,
Yep.
I kind of take a step back to get closer to Leon.
Yep.
And then instead of facing the bird, I'm going to point the Rubik's cube at the Cyclops and cast my flamey flame thing.
Ooh, flamey flame. I don't know what spell that is.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Okay. What I thought. Like your 5th level, 6th level now, you might have.
AC 18.
That hits. Yep.
Okay.
It's also advantage if you wanted to try and.
Yeah, I did. It
Okay.
wasn't better.
Okay.
11 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay. I will then use. I believe this is how it works. I use my bonus action to command Edgar to use his force attack. So he'll do that on the Cyclops also. I'll just do the roll twice.
Sure. That's impressive. That hits for 3 damage.
Wow. I'm just going to roll a couple more times just to make sure it's... Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's impressive. No, yeah, that's very strange. Anything else?
I think Edgar then is going to, because he's a little weaker, he's going to come kind of behind me.
Okay. Gildy, you are now in melee with this Cyclops.
Not super pumped about it. But you said that the Cyclops is looking pretty weak, pretty damaged.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the reason I put a bunch of them on the board, is I figured if you ganged up on one, you'd actually take them down probably pretty quickly.
Yeah, okay. So since he's looking fairly damaged, Gildy is going to use her short sword.
Still get 2 attacks at least.
Yeah.
That definitely hits. And if that isn't with advantage, you can roll again.
Oh, right. I forgot about advantage. So And I also forgot I had a macro for this anyways.
Yep. So definitely
Still hits.
Yep.
And then damage. 2.
Nice.
Okay. 7 damage. And then for the second attack, I'll just use macro.
So that was rolling with.
Yeah, so 17 is the.
I think that only rolled once.
It sure did.
Okay.
There's the second one.
Either way, the 17 does hit. We'll
Okay.
take the 9 damage. Oh, yeah. He's looking really hurt. Okay. Leon. Did you want to move at all, Gildy?
No.
So all of these buzzards,
Yes.
how close are they actually to each other? Is that accurately how close they are to each other?
Sure. Yep.
And do they seem like regular buzzards?
Yes.
All right. Because these things are annoying. So,
Yeah, we'll say that they're in that layout, but they're maybe like 10 feet up-ish, so.
I'm okay with this for reasons that will become apparent in a second. Yeah, let's do that. All right. So I'm going to hit them with sleep
Nice!
because I'll be able to hit all of them with
Yep.
sleep. And they'll fall asleep, and then they'll fall 10 feet and take a d6 damage, hopefully killing all of them.
Yeah, that will wake them up, but yeah, might just kill them too.
But I'm
All right.
hoping they'll be dead.
So that's a, what type of save?
There is no
Oh,
save.
right, no, it is no save, you just roll hit dice. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, 32 hit points worth.
okay.
So if the dude has less hit points than the buzzards,
Yeah.
then he'll be put to sleep.
He does not, no. Okay, so...
But yeah, if I basically center that on Mint, but like 10 feet above her for where they are, then it will hit all of them. All the 5
right.
that are around us.
5, and that is the magic number. They had 30 hit points between them, so... Alright, rolling falling damage. So, I need to roll a 5. So, first one... Oh, 1 hit point left. Second one... Oh. Third. 1 is dead. I'll just delete him off the map. There we go.
I love how they're all flying around and then suddenly they just all fall like stones.
Yeah,
After-
so 3 of them are still up, although not looking particularly happy. And 2 have otherwise, yeah. Not getting up. Do not look well.
And they'd also be prone, so.
Yes. Yep. That was very effective. Anything else you'd like to do?
I quickly asked Jacob, would you like to be further removed from this combat?
No, I feel okay.
All right. What's that? Don't need to do anything else. Yeah, so I guess that's all I'm gonna do.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, what's he gonna do? He could do that and that. All right, he's definitely gonna do that. He casts a spell.
What spell is it? I
Roll
must know.
Arcana.
25. Wait, not a D8. D20.
14.
That's me.
It's oh, Jacob.
Darn it.
Actually, okay, so Jacob, that would be good enough. He's casting a healing spell. And Leon, he's casting Healing Word.
Okay. Who does he appear to be casting Healing Word at?
That I'm gonna say you can't quite figure out. You just know that he's casting Healing Word.
So he's not looking in a specific direction?
No.
Okay. Do any of the buzzards appear to be healed?
So you're not gonna stop it?
Well, I can't stop it. I didn't take counterspell.
Oh, okay, that's what I was just curious about. Okay. No, he's casting it on himself.
Oh, okay.
Regain a little bit of hit points. Ow. That was actually very effective.
Okay.
And now he might want to try and regroup with some of his friends. Yeah, he came over here thinking this would be an easy fight, and he's getting beat up. Now for can move 30 feet. Yeah, sure. So he's actually going to disengage, and he's going to run away. How far can he get with 30 feet? Alright, so we'll say about there. Is that it? Over? I think it was about there. Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely shutting out. You're not quite sure maybe what he's shutting out to. Torok is, but yeah, you see him retreating and running away at this point in time after casting a spell.
We are victorious. Time to rest.
Mint, what would you like to do?
Kill the
You did.
buzzards.
Kill the buzzards. Kill the buzzards.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
So he just started running away?
Yep.
Although Torok in his free action at this point can yell, "There's more Cyclopses."
Yep.
Wait,
Cyclops Psy?
Yes.
There's more? As much as Mint doesn't necessarily like attacking things as they run away, we had set out to stop them from attacking anyone else on this road in future, and they are kind of a bit of a problem.
Yep.
So knowing that that was the agreement from the group, she's going to go ahead and attack. Is there still fairy fire and therefore advantage?
Yep.
Okay. Then I am going to go ahead and attack. Did it actually enter? Yes.
That hits.
Okay.
That's with your rapier.
Yes. Oh, right. That wouldn't work with the...
Throwing the rapier.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't throw that, so I'll change that to the 1d6 plus 3 for the Mystic Gun. Sorry about that.
That's okay. I'm assuming you have the same bonus to hit.
Same bonus to hit, it's just I need to change the damage.
Yep.
Alright.
May actually be more.
Who knows? Well, we'll know in a second.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so 1d6 plus 3 instead. 5.
Indeed. Yep.
I'm glad I marked down it was with the rapier, because then you know.
Yeah.
Alright.
Did you want to move closer?
Then where I am, let me just see now, quickly, has a range of 30 feet, or 120.
Yeah,
30
120 is with disadvantage.
Yeah, so was he within 30, or?
I will say he is, yes. He
Okay.
moved 30, and if you move 5 feet, he would be within 30, so.
Okay, well, I might as well move 5 feet to make sure I get the shot. I mean, it doesn't really cost me anything, so I'll just move towards him. Which puts me where a bird is.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
you can step on it as you pass by.
It's lying on the ground.
he's flying on the ground.
Yeah.
Alright. So,
All
yeah.
right. Belinda, you can see a bird right in front of you, a death dog running for you, a cyclops running perpendicular to you.
Kill the bird.
I was gonna say, yeah, she's just gonna go for the bird because the bird is right there.
Yep.
All right. There we go.
Go, Belinda. Kill that
Oof.
buzzard.
Wow, that was great. That was so good.
All right.
Wait, is that your attack roll?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a 1.
You take this wild swing at a bird.
Not used to attacking birds.
Give me. Do you want high or low?
I'll go high.
All right.
Slice off the firbolg's ear.
Oh well. Yeah, that's pretty much what happens.
Whoops.
Firbolg takes how much damage? 10 damage. However,
Whoops.
his hands are free.
What?
You have sliced through the manacles that were also holding him.
My manacles.
Whoops.
Anything else you would like to do?
Oh, I think Belinda's done enough.
Okay. Alphonse.
Hmm.
Whoops.
Some of the birds are asleep, right?
No.
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 None of the
They're
birds
on
are
the
asleep.
ground.
They took damage and woke up.
Oh, of course, of course. But they're on the ground.
Yes.
Okay. So the one that is right next to Alphonse and
Yep.
Mint, Alphonse is going to whack at it with his
Stick.
stick.
Yeah. It's
And
prone,
it's
so he has
still-
advantage.
Yes.
Shillelagh, right? Let's see. Spell ends if you cast it again or you let go of the weapon. Neither of those have happened. Okay.
Yeah. So he has advantage because it is prone.
Oh, okay. Okay. Two.
A prone bird.
I love how the buzzard falls asleep, crashes in the ground, wakes up like, what happened? Funk.
And then just
Insult
Yeah.
to injury.
Yes.
Actually, it's just more injury to injury, but
Yeah.
that definitely hits.
all right.
Be certain
Yay.
you are going to eliminate that bird unless you really, really low.
9.
Dead bird.
Yay.
All right. Anything else Alphonse wants to do?
No, I think he's good for now.
All right. Now, Cass turns to the Firbolg, says, "Don't do anything stupid." And this time manages to hit the charging Death Dog twice with 2 Eldritch Blasts, doing how much damage? 7 plus 8. Oh, that's not actually enough to kill it. That 15 damage. Yeah. But it is very, very hurt. And that's that guy. Firbolg does not move. However, he does take the gag out of his mouth.
No.
And Death Dogs. Okay, this guy is not very smart. He's gonna run in and attack Belinda.
Serves you right, Belinda.
2 plus 4s.
Hey.
16 is the highest of those two.
No.
Okay. These two, we'll say one attacks here and one goes there. So on Talyn, wow, 7 is the highest of those two.
Woo!
It manages to bite itself.
Nice.
That's
One of its 2 heads. I'll actually roll damage for that just to be fun.
That's funny. Talyn, because Talyn just had that really terrible, where he was like, ah, doing nothing.
Yeah.
Death Dog is like, yeah.
I got this. Oh.
And on, we'll say Alphonse and Mint, 22 and 19. I'm assuming those would either hit either of you interchangeably.
Yeah, even with my advantage for holding my rapier, I'm still 18 at most. So.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Mint is 4. Alphonse is 7.
Okay.
And the other death dogs over on the other side of the hill. Charging. They're I'm gonna just make sure that is actually 40 feet. Yep. So they're gonna come up and try and defend their master. They're not going for Torok at this moment in time. And then Cyclops 2 and 3. They only move 30. So he gets to up there. He gets to there. Yeah, so yes, now you can see them both sort of climbing up the dune, and you're like, oh crap, there's a whole lot more of these things than we thought. Melinda.
All right. So Melinda draws her short sword for a second, drops it at the Furbolg's feet, and says, "Make yourself useful and kill these stupid birds."
Oh! I like it.
She does not have a high wisdom, so I'm like, you know what? She's going to be like, you need to deal with these stupid birds, while then Melinda shoots at the death dog.
Okay. Done.
Yep.
Now he's got a short sword.
Yep. It's still glowing.
Correct. 11 and 12. That hits.
Oh, good.
They do not have a high AC.
I was worried for a second there. Oh, and it's glowing, so that's why. Arg.
5 damage. That. Oh, nope. I thought that killed it, but it's really close.
But it's really hurt now?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. The buzzards. All right. It's 2 still. Yeah, sure. They're gonna try and attack the wizards in the back here.
I think that Melinda is gonna also yell at Belinda and just be like, if you get dragged away by this thing again, you are so dead.
So 20 to hit Leon.
Oh, why do you keep doing this, Rob?
And 12 to hit Jacob.
I can make my armor class 18, but whenever you roll to hit me, it's always way above 18, so it doesn't even matter.
That's okay. You only took 4 points of damage.
Misses me.
Yeah. And there's 3 others over there. So on Melinda, 17.
Stop it. Yes.
5 points of damage.
Armor class is 16.
Melinda,
Sorry, and
19.
that was
5 on Melinda, 3 on Melinda, 19 AC. That hits.
Yeah, Linda's AC is 17.
And on the Fearbulk, because it doesn't know any better, that's going to hit for 3 points of damage. Alright, that's Eagle's Tor. Now the Eagle's Buzzards. You're muted. I don't.
You're mute.
You're still muted.
Sorry. The 2 death dogs that are engaging the team directly, how rough shape are they in?
They are not in rough shape at all.
Okay, so Tor's going to go over and help with those in order to regroup with the team.
Okay, right. But the 2 that are engaging the group are injured because they're the ones that got hit. They took 18 damage from the...
Oh!
Yeah.
Sorry, I never actually wrote that down. I just know that they were prone. So yes, this death dog is dead. My apologies. So yes, they are looking a little bit rough.
Oh, okay, cool.
And 18...
Sorry, which one is dead? We're not seeing anything on the screen, all right?
Yeah, the one against the Fearbulging group.
Yeah, the one against the guard twins.
It's got next to it. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
sorry. It may not be on.
Yes, both of them look relatively
Oh.
hurt. One looks slightly more than the other.
That was not on my screen.
In
That's
here.
why. Okay.
And
One has taken a slightly more damage, so one's quite hurt. The other one is hurt.
Okay. So Torok's going to move up to the one that is currently fighting Talyn on its
That
own.
one. Yep.
Yeah, that's the pan button. I want the move. And he will attack.
If you hit, you're probably gonna kill it.
So this is the first swing.
Swing and oh yeah, that's a hit. Long fly ball out to center field. Oh, for 13 damage. Yeah, he is. Yep, he's dead.
Nice.
Okay. So the second attack then, I think you said I could drop the axe and throw a javelin.
You can throw the axe.
do you have
Yeah.
any did it take you your full movement to get to that dog?
Probably not actually.
No, I could probably move to the next dog then.
Yeah. And dog number 2 has taken 18 damage so far. Not quite sure why I didn't write that down. I think I was distracted. Oh yeah, definitely hits. 31. He's really rough. Very hurt, but not down. Anything else? You probably got like 5 feet of movement left. Maybe.
No, I think at this point Tor's gonna stay where he is.
Yeah, probably about 10 feet. Alright. Sounds good. Talyn. The dog in front of you is no longer in front of you.
Thanks to the handiwork of Torok. Yeah, when that happened,
And
Talon's kinda
biting
like,
itself.
Yes, that's true. Yes. When Torok did that, Talon kind of gave like a little nod of, nice. Talon will grab the boomerang from his belt and give a shot at the cyborg Cyclops,
Nice.
who is
They only have one eye, but it's
Injured.
mechanical.
That's what's different about him. He's a cyborg Cyclops.
That's right.
He's got 2 eyes. It's a cyborg upgrade.
Exactly.
One to the back.
Cyclops cyborg upgrade.
So, as an artificer, have you seen anything like this before, Jacob?
I've built one, so.
Of course you have.
This is Jacob's creation gone awry. Out for revenge.
Why am I not surprised?
I have no memory of it. You can't prove it.
That's right.
Ignore my name.
Blind drunk, were you?
Ignore my name on its lapel.
Cyclops is like, I've come to kill you, master. I'm sorry.
Daddy, Daddy.
How dare you?
Yes, what was actually different was that it was a druid, but alright, that definitely hits for 7 points of damage.
8.
8
Take the
points
damage
of-
from the first one because it's advantage, so they're both the same attack.
Oh,
So the
I see,
first
yes,
damage
yes.
is 8.
8 points of damage. Yep.
Druid, cyborg, they're basically the same thing.
Yes. Exactly. Anything else that Talyn is doing? You could probably make it to him.
Yeah, that's
Of course Talon's gonna go.
well, it's, that
Again.
thing. It's the other 2 Cyclopses and all those little death dogs or whatever that.
The phrase that's always going through Talon's head is, what is it? Fools rush in? Something about angels and rushing, and yeah, that's a good
Yes.
idea.
Yes. I think I hear a little bit of Borat, like, why not? So, all right, yeah. He's just going to charge and, I guess, kind of go here.
All
I think
right.
that's well within his range.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So now if this guy tries to move, then he provokes an attack of opportunity.
Oh, and
Nice.
does the boomerang come back to him?
Oh. Mm-hmm.
It does.
Odds. Yep. You throw it, run, catch it.
Amazing.
That's impressive.
Jacob.
I assume the birds are doing the thing again, or they kind of swoop in, attack, go back up, and
Yeah.
do another attack. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to step up to here.
Yep.
And I am going to recast Fairy Fire.
Nice. Yeah, they're a nice grouping now.
Yeah, very nice grouping. There we go.
Yeah. Yep.
I think
All
I
right.
get all of them.
So
Dexterity
I'll just
15.
do Cyclops, fail. Cyclops, fail. They both rolled 14s and have no bonus. The 3 death dogs.
So the first Cyclops, it would drop off because it's a concentration spell.
Ah,
So I have to end the concentration on the one spell to do the other one.
also a 14.
Nice.
Okay, death dogs. Fail, fail, success. Oh, all but one.
It's a disco party.
Disco party. Flashy lights. All right.
Okay.
Advantage all around. Everybody gets
Yay!
advantage.
With my bonus,
else?
with my bonus action. Oops. I will have Edgar attack that one. So Edgar,
yep.
Edgar will attack the little hawk thing.
6.
No, AC 8.
Oh, AC 8. Yeah, no, they have
That
AC.
did not. That was not even close.
13? AC 12. Yeah. All right.
And
You would have killed it, but yeah.
And
All right.
Edgar is gonna fly over this way.
Yeah. All right, Gildy.
Okay.
You have a plethora of things with advantage now,
Yeah.
and a death dog right next to you. Oh no, you're not that. Sorry, I thought you were mid. You have nobody right next to you.
Yeah, there's no one right next to me. I think that I will probably aim for the birds that are right by Leon, I think.
Yay.
You could probably
Did
take
what?
down both of them if you hit.
Did Leon get to go this round? I feel like I...
You are after Gildy.
Am I? Okay. Cool.
Okay, so with Gildy's first attack, she's going to aim with her bow at the one that's like right next to Leon.
Yep.
Is the bird still on the ground? Do I still get advantage?
No,
Okay.
they are flying now.
Cool. Which means I can just use my...
Yeah, pretty much all you need to do is hit. They've taken enough damage that they're.
If it was prone on the ground, you'd have disadvantage to hit it with your range attack anyway.
That's true.
So it's a good thing.
Yes, that's fair. I'm just double checking the rules on my bow. Okay, the extra shot is a bonus action.
Yes.
So I have 2 attacks and 1 bonus action.
Yeah.
So for my first attack, it's these ones. Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, so Leon, the buzzard is sort of coming down to take another swipe out of you, and this arrow sort of spears it like through the head cleanly, and it sort of
through
falls
its eyeball.
ground. Yeah, falls to the ground. Actually, it passes you and makes this nice little skid mark in the sand. That was epic. All right, next.
I give a little clap.
All right, and now Gildy's feeling pretty good about herself, and she's going to use her second attack to fire at the other bird that's close-ish to Leon,
Cool.
25.
which does pretty okay.
Yes. So I'm gonna say you do the exact same thing.
Nice.
So yeah, right through the eye of both of them. They've made this nice little X pattern in the sand when they landed.
Leon is clearly happy. Leon was a little bit
Yeah.
upset when Jacob walked away without dealing with the birds, and then suddenly the birds are dead, and Leon was like, "Yay!"
And you have a bonus action to attack something else if you like.
Yes. So first, Gildy is she's feeling really good about these attacks. She's gonna wink at Leon like,
Nice.
"Yeah, I did that." So I would. So can I use my bonus action on the bow to fire at the dog that's near like
Yep.
Alphonse and okay. All right.
I'm gonna give it a +2 to AC because there's some people around it and it's got a little bit of cover, but that's not increasing it by much, so you should be fine.
Okay. Sounds good.
I love that she
So-
basically spins around, shoots 2 of them in the eye, winks at Leon, and then whirls around
Yeah.
to the dog.
That is not enough to kill it. It is very, very hurt. It was a little bit of insult before the death blow, whenever that is going to come. Anything else you'd like to do? Good move.
Could move. It'll be small though. She can't move very far. Let me just measure.
Yeah, 25.
Yeah. She can get close to that group.
Yeah, I mean, you probably don't want to get too close if you're using your bow, but yeah.
No, for sure. Well, even using the bow, she doesn't have to move close. Okay, so she is not going to move.
Okay. Leon.
All right. I think Leon's just gonna saunter up beside Gildy. And then she's going to cast Slow on the Cyclopses and Death Dogs. So that's a Wisdom saving throw, DC 16.
So you're getting all of them?
Yep, it's a 40-foot cube, up to 6 creatures.
Yep. All right, so Cyclops 1 makes it. Unless it's got a significant bonus. Wow, it does. Sorry, a significant negative, which it does, but it still makes it. It rolled a natural 20. Cyclops number 2. Oh, jeez. Rolled a 17, -2.
Good.
Cyclops number 3 fails. Death Dog number 1. What's the AC or DC or
16.
16.
Yep. Wisdom.
So, 1 has made it. Those 2 have failed. This guy has succeeded. Death Dog 1 has succeeded. 2 has succeeded, and 3 has succeeded. Wow.
What?
Yeah.
You always roll so good in my. Well, okay.
So,
Oh.
but see, Cyclops 1 and 2 and 3 are slow.
So the 2 Cyclopses are slow?
Yep.
Okay. So, well, at least that's good.
Yeah.
Because that means that not only do we have advantage to hit them, but they also have a -2 to armor class, a -2 to dexterity saving throws, can't use reactions, can either use an action or a bonus action, but not both, and regardless of any of their abilities, they cannot take more than 1 melee or ranged attack during their turn.
Yeah. They have some significant disadvantages.
Yep. But they get to make another wisdom saving throw at the end of each of their turns.
Right. I have to look up something really quickly.
Oh, and they move half speed.
Oh, that's just nasty. All right. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? Gonna heal himself again? Well, he's gonna heal himself because it's a bonus action anyway, so. Okay. Still not doing well. And he's gonna do that. Slow is a what level spell?
3rd.
Okay. He casts a spell. Oh no, he can't. He can't cast 2 spells. Never mind.
Yay!
Never mind. He was going to do that, but he wanted to heal himself more. He will take his attacks. And then risk that. Yep, alright. So he's going to attack Talyn twice. Wow. Remember that really bad round you had against it?
Yep.
Does a 15 hit?
Nope.
16?
16 is my armor class, so yeah.
Okay. So just because he had the shillelagh up, he has 1 hit on you. I wasn't even sure if that would hit. For 12, 15, 22 damage.
All right, just don't do that again, okay?
And then he's going to try and run away, and you get an attack of opportunity.
Yay!
With advantage.
Yep.
All right. I don't think 16 hits. I can't hit anything.
16 hits.
What is it? Yay! For 8 damage.
Okay. Oof. That's almost all he healed himself for. And he's going to run over here behind his friends.
It's a little bit late because I should have said it before. With that hit, can Talyn use his reaction to use Stone's Endurance?
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent.
All right. Hint.
Alright, I have unmuted.
Yeah. You still
Always
have a death dog
important.
in front of you.
Yeah, stupid dog.
It is looking very, very, very hurt.
Might as well put it out of its misery. Yeah. Is it glowing with fairy fire?
No.
No, so no advantage. Okay, good to know.
You can easily move to the other side of it and be flanking with Torok and get
Alphonse.
advantage.
Yeah.
Or Alphonse. You can easily position yourself around it so you have advantage from flanking.
Yeah.
Alright,
Do that.
I might as well do that. And it's not going to get an attack on me while I move? Okay. Boop.
There you go.
Yep.
There
Now
we
you have
go.
advantage.
Yay! Such an easy thing to get. Okay.
Yeah, it's just as long as you don't move away from it, you can move around it and through allies. It's only if you move away from it that it gets an attack of opportunity.
Okay. So it's all about being engaged with it or not.
Yep.
Cool. Alright. I have the macro. Boop.
Excuse me. 15 hits.
Alright. Damage is 8.
That is enough.
Sweet.
He is unhappy.
The poor dog out of his misery.
Yes. Anything else you would like to do?
The other enemies are still in retreat. It looks like Talyn's all the way over there. I don't think there's really much else I could do this round since they are fleeing. And I've already kind of used my move action.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right. Belinda, you have a bird.
Attacking it went so well last round. You should try it again.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you'll kill the Furbolg this time. You're muted.
All right, let's give it a whirl. See what happens. What's the worst that can happen?
Never say that.
All right, Birdie, take this. That's not gonna hit a bird, is it?
Sorry, 13 is the
13.
do you hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe that does. I believe their AC is 12.
Ooh, hooray!
With a great sword, you are probably cleaving that thing in two. Wow. You kill it in. I mean, you were going to kill it anyway, but just you. Oh.
Does Belinda not have like great weapon fighting or something that allows her to reroll ones or two?
It's one of those really unfortunate slow
She might
deaths.
actually.
It should have been like just cut in half, but it kind of got wedged in its head a little bit. It's twitching around a little bit.
Yeah.
It didn't quite
Like
do
it's
enough
more like
damage.
she just like trips and falls, and it just kind of happens to
It
kill
turns
it.
sideways. It breaks its neck. It's twitching on the ground. You know.
It was be a little cautious after the last one, so she was just trying to be a little more gentle.
She was killing it gently.
Oh dear.
Okay, so
Filling it softly with my sword.
the Firbolg, as the other two buzzards come in, kills them both. One of which is like this really nasty thing, like lopping off its head.
Yay!
Get the feeling he's really happy to have a weapon back in his hand. But yeah, they both go down, and that frees up that particular group to go back to watching the Firbolg again.
Bang up job so far.
No, he's still too surrounded. I'm like, is he going to go invisible? If he tries to get away, I mean, they'd have disadvantage to hit him. But anyway, Kess cannot really see. Is she have line of sight to? Probably that guy. Yeah, I'll attack that guy.
And that one is not glowing, correct? Okay.
Plus a bunch that hits. 2d10s. Oh, well, that was 20 damage. Which one was that? I will say it's that guy. Alright. Yep. And the death dogs. What are they gonna do? Are they gonna form up?
Like Voltron?
Yeah, they are sort of dogs, so
the
they
dog
sort
is
of
that? Yeah.
one dog's head goes into the other. Never mind.
Oh, human centipede with demon dogs? No, thank you.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to attack Talyn.
Oh.
All right, number one. It's one hit with a 20.
I tried to give them only one attack each, but it didn't work.
Number two.
Appreciate it.
14 misses.
Yep.
Number three. 2 hits, so 3 hits total.
Yep.
1d6. 4. Ow!
That's right. I got a preemptive wound closure.
Yes, you do. So that is 12, 17, 23.
Good thing I used the Stone's Endurance last time.
Well, that would have been from 3 different hits, so you definitely wouldn't have been as effective this time. I don't think so.
Well, I would have. The Stone's Endurance gave me, was it 8 or 9 hit points?
Yeah.
And I currently have 6 left, so.
All right. Now you can make 3 Constitution saving throws. I've been forgetting about these until now, but
I'm glad you just remembered.
they're pretty low. You're probably fine.
Because you said that.
I mean, you are making 3 of them, so. You can do it. I believe in your talent.
Oops. What is my Constitution? +1? +1. I should really probably use the right brackets. Oh, I did for 1. Anyway. Alright. 1, 2, 3.
All right, so 2 successes. You are poisoned,
Oh, good.
so you have disadvantage on attacks.
Now, for the ones that I would typically have advantage with the fairy fire, does that just cancel out?
Cancels out, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it anything else? Has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Yeah. Okay. Cyclopses are not going to move since they're slowed. They're going to sort of reach into a pouch at their belt and pull out a rock. And who are they attacking? What's their range with that? 30 feet. Well, who's within 30 feet? No, he's not going. Oh! The rock is being deflected off. Alright, we'll say 1 at Torok and 1 at Mint. Okay. Orak. 17.
That misses.
Nice. Mint. Oh. Where am I not looking? 14.
Yeah, 14 doesn't hit.
You both avoided a lot of damage. Okay.
Yes.
The rocks like land heavily, throwing up sand and like burying themselves like halfway up.
Well, it's kind of funny because they're both moving in slow motion, right? So I just picture that, like, Zentog look at them, slowly pull out these rocks, throw the rocks, and then they just kind of sidestep ever so slightly so the rock goes punk beside them.
Yep. All right, so that is the end of the round. We're at 9:15, so we're going to take a quick break there before we come back and see what happens with the rest of this interesting fight for these now more than we expected Cyclopses. All right, we'll be back in a few minutes. You guys take care. We'll see you then. Hello, and welcome back to the next level. We're in the middle of a epic combat with some Cyclopses. We'll get right back into things with Alphonse, who we forgot last round, so let's make sure he gets an action.
Alphonse is feeling slighted, but he doesn't know why.
Why? God keeps forgetting me.
He's like, something was off there. I just don't know. Yeah, so he is actually at an interesting range. So, well, he's not at an interesting range. The Cyclopses are interestingly close together.
Mhm.
They're all within a 5-foot radius of each other. So, he is going to cast Moonbeam. And so when he casts Moonbeam, a silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius. So he's going to go right here in the middle of the three.
All right.
And it's 40 feet high. I don't think that will be relevant here, but it is 40 feet high. Until the spell ends, dim light fills the cylinder. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain, and it must make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. Constitution saving throw.
And it's a saving
For the
throw of
Cyclops.
15.
All right. That's impressive. 2 of them fail. And +5. And 2 of them fail.
Cool.
I see how it is, Rob. Everybody else, you're like, oh,
it's
they
the
fail.
dice!
And then with me, it's always like, oh, they pass. They have a negative to their save, but they pass every time.
Yup.
They
Okay.
didn't. 2 of them didn't. Anyway. All right. So, sorry. What's the damage?
The ones that failed. So the ones that succeeded just take half damage.
Yep.
And it is. I'm gonna cast it at 3rd level, so it's 3d10 radiant damage.
Okay.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can kill our old friend.
D10. Oh, I've been forgetting that. All right. Jacob, when we get to your turn, remind me that your eyes are sort of sore and a little sensitive and a little red.
Okay.
So
Also,
how
I'm
much-
assuming that these are not shape changers, right?
No.
Okay. It would make their saving throw with disadvantage. Yeah, 3d10 radiant damage, and then half for the ones that succeeded their saving throw.
You gonna roll?
Oh, yeah, of course.
I can roll
No,
too.
you can just assume it's 30.
Or 3. 13. All right. And half of 13 is 6. All right. That was Alphonse. Linda.
All right. Who can Melinda see?
Not many. This guy's sort
maybe-
of standing on top of the. So, like maybe this. Oh, that's a square, not a. Maybe this guy's. Like the top of his head, if she sort of, shifts a little bit up on the dune she's on, she did get a better perspective on him and maybe a couple of the others.
Okay. So. Wait, wrong thing. Boop. She's actually going to move to here, and if she's there, she can see that guy quite clearly then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then she'll take a shot at that guy.
Okay.
She has a low wisdom, so she's going to make a bad decision when it comes to the prisoner because she has a low wisdom.
Yep. I like it.
As much as I personally hate it, I'm like, you know what? That's what she would do because she's not very wise.
Yep.
Like, but I thought it'd be fine. All right, and he's glowing, so she has advantage. And his armor class is 2 less than it would normally be.
Yep.
Because he's all slow and stuff. Oh, that was so close to a 20, that second one. And then it rolled to an 8. But I think
All
she
right.
did it other way.
18 is still more than enough to hit.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Bam.
All right.
Take that.
He did.
Good.
No more birds. Birds are gone.
Yay.
Torok. You have managed to regroup a little bit.
But I also noticed that Talyn is being ganged up on.
Yeah, and you did not take damage on that one round, so your rage has ended.
But I did do an attack, didn't I?
So the round that you fled, you took no damage.
Oh, okay.
So you didn't attack and you didn't take damage that round.
Rob, at what point would I be able to shout to Talyn?
Anytime.
Okay, then definitely Leon, as soon as possible, will shout out, Talyn, stay where you are, I can trade places with you.
Okay.
Or, okay. Or not, you know.
Well, even if you trade places with him, that puts you in.
No, but I can also... Leon would have explained, I can trade places with Talyn and then get myself out of there. In the same round.
Yes, new fun things that Talyn or that Leon can do. But that said, if you want to go attack those things, go attack those things.
Yeah.
You have advantage on at least 2 of them.
So Turok will attack the one directly in front first.
Okay. So the one without advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it makes sense. Leon would be like, Talyn, stay there, I can trade places with you. And then Torok runs in. Or not.
Well, Torok doesn't know that you're,
Oh.
You
Nice.
hit. Roll more damage.
That's 17 total damage.
17 total damage on
Nice.
Makai. So he goes down. There's this weird reverberation through your axe that you sort of hit, and it sort of like cleaves cleanly through, and it's not this sort of like reverberation of like hitting something and jarring. It's more like the satisfied hum sort of thing. And as that happens, that sort of jars you a little bit. Please make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. What
Your
is
axe was
my
burning with happiness.
wisdom saves +3.
Do it. I know you can. You only need a 10.
Oops. Nope.
Okay, so you are caught up in flashes of memory that come rushing back to you of battle, of things dying around you, of large things sort of rearing up in front of you. It's all sort of very chaotic and a bit fuzzy, but you are otherwise sort of stunned for a bit of a moment. You will be able to act perfectly fine on your next round. However, anybody attacking you will have advantage this round.
Okay.
Talyn, you were told to stay put.
Oh,
But then I
I
said
was
or
told
not.
that if he stays, that Leon can switch places with him.
Yes.
But then I said or not.
not.
When when Torok ran up, I was like, or not.
So you have choices. You can do things or not do things.
Well, he's going to do things, but the things he's going to do are the not do variety, which is he's going to disengage and run away.
Okay.
All right.
So he can run.
Run away.
Yeah, he's just going to run over there.
See the Talyn in the
Whoop.
desert.
Hey, friends, protect me.
All right,
And that's it.
Jacob.
It doesn't look like the map refreshed.
That's because I went off to go try to check out Talon's. How low are you right now?
6.
Okay then.
Yes, I feel bad for leaving Tor on his own, but I had to leave.
Then,
Actually, perception check, Talyn.
sorry, me perception check on Talon.
No, Talyn giving me a perception.
Oh, okay, sorry. Gotcha.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, feel free to keep going with the healing side. 13. I'll say that's good enough that you did notice Torok sort of, the attack went really well and then sort of just standing there a little stunned.
And he can normally attack twice, so anyone who realizes that knows that didn't happen.
All right.
So, as he runs up to me, screaming, "Help, help, help!" I will reach over and place a hand on him and cure wounds.
Ooh, thank you.
8 plus 4. 20 points of healing.
Nice.
That is amazing. Thank you.
No problem. Oh, I cast Cure Wounds elevated to 2nd level. I don't know if I mentioned that. And before I kind of join the battle, I'll also, just to give him a little additional boost, a healing word on the way out as my bonus action.
Nice.
9.
9. And then I will move up. Oh, I don't want to get too close.
Well, thank you again.
No problem. Over here. I'll move about here, and Edgar will fly along with me. Done.
All right. Gildy.
Yes. Gildy is going to shoot at. Probably gonna start shooting at the Cyclopses. So I think that this turn she's going to focus on the one on the bottom right.
Okay.
So that's her first attack.
Oh, wow. 23. Which one of those are rolls to hit?
The first two are to hit, and the second
and
two are
both
damage.
of those hit for
Nice.
22 damage. All right. That is significant.
I guess I would call that her. Sorry?
Wasn't that the first attack because you have advantage? Because it's glowing?
Oh, technically you would have advantage. That's true. So You have definitely done 22 damage. Now see if you can roll a critical for either of those.
Yes.
So just give 2 more d20 rolls. Oh, 25.
1. And then there's the
Oh.
second one.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Oh yeah, I rolled the magic number.
You rolled the magic number. Roll a d12 for me. 9.
9.
Nice. He is poisoned.
Cool. Okay.
Dot on him for poison. Not
Poor
quite sure how
guy.
that happened. That arrow, I think, had it gotten into something a little bit, I think, and yeah, a little bit of, it went through a death dog on its way to him somehow. Yeah, he's poisoned.
Okay. So let's say that those were her 2 attacks.
Yep.
And then she has bonus
Yes.
action with the bow that she will fire at the same dude.
12 will miss though.
Yeah. Is it still advantage for the bonus attack?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna roll
So 11 damage. So 3 maximum
the
damages
second.
if you hit.
Oh, I see. Wait, I think I did the last one wrong. What? I'm just rolling a d20.
That's fine. So he still miss. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. You hit very well otherwise, and he is poisoned. Leon. Unless Gildy wants to move at all, feel free to move yourself down the board.
She's good.
Okay.
Okay. I guess. How hurt is Torok? Is Torok even hurt?
Yes, Torok is hurt.
Is he?
No.
Oh, well, you were only taking your temporary damage?
Yeah, he still has 3 extra points. So Torak looks actually quite well, but just confused.
Yes.
He looks fine. How hurt do the 3 Cyclopses look?
Very mildly and not very much.
Okay, so the bottom right is the very?
No, the top one is very. The one encircled in red. Oh, you can't see his silent hour.
Okay.
Can you?
So the original leader who's on the far side is still very hurt, even though he's been healing himself.
Yes.
And then the other 2, one of them is mildly, and one of them is not at all.
No, they're both hurt. One's about double the other one. Can you see the aura around the top one?
No.
All right.
Okay, but these bottom 2, they do not look hugely hurt, right?
Correct.
Okay, then there is a 10-foot long, 10-foot wide wave of water that crashes down upon the 2 of them. They have disadvantage on their dexterity saving throw, DC 16.
Okay. Oh, wow, they changed things. Okay. How's that? Now can you see the aura around him? Yes, okay. So
Yes.
disadvantage on a dexterity saving throw?
Yes.
Alright, so first one definitely fails. Second one definitely fails.
Yay, they take 20 points of damage and they're both prone,
Alright.
but they're still alive, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
Both prone. Alright. So that's the red dot. I'm using the red dot for prone. So many dots. Okay. And I did take the damage this time. Okay. Anything else?
I think she'll probably just pull out her bow.
Okay. What's he going to do? he could do that now. That's probably the best thing.
Oh, actually, you know what? Sorry. The other thing she's going to do, she will come forward, do that, and then she will back up so that she's not like, haha, I am standing here on the hill having hurt your friends.
Yeah.
Remember those rocks? You should hit me, maybe. No, she's going to come back down here.
Okay.
Yeah, she can definitely do that.
Which one of them is he gonna pick? That's. It doesn't really matter. Okay, he's gonna pick one of them. Left or right? Let's say that guy. So he casts a spell.
Is this a Cyclops' turn?
Yes.
Because if they start their turn in the moonbeam, which they are because Alphonse is still concentrating on it.
Right, but technically this now is when they would take the damage, not when the original one happened.
When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts his turn there, so this is within the same turn.
Right, but the two conditions are starts its turn there or enters it. So technically, this is they starting their turn in it, so this is the first time they would actually take damage. We did damage previously, but this is actually when it would take effect.
Wouldn't it be like if it enters the spell's area for the first time? Wouldn't that be when Alphonse cast it?
No, unfortunately, they have to move through it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but they still take damage. It's essentially the two conditions allow for you to block a space, or so if anybody moves through it, they take damage, or you put it on somebody and then they take damage at the start of the turn and then be able to move out of it. Yeah. All right. So yes, he will otherwise step out of that, but the moonbeam is still there. That's fine. He is going to. No, he can't dispel the moonbeam. He's going to dispel slow and fairy fire on this guy.
Would he be able to dispel both effects or just one?
I was reading that. To any spell of 3rd level or lower on the target ends.
Okay.
Because I was hoping he'd be able to do it on a bunch of people because it's the same spell, but that doesn't work. He has to choose a target and then all spells on the same target.
Yeah.
So that and that, but he's still prone. Can't fix the prone condition. All right.
Yeah, and that other guy's going to get 1/4 of his normal movement.
Yeah.
Because he moves half.
Oh yeah.
And then he has to use half his movement to get up.
Yeah.
Half his movement. So he's going to have 1/4 movement.
All right. He moved. He's gonna move actually just a little bit further away and sort of stay behind. So he is also sort of very much on the other side of that dune. So he's very hard to see. His two friends are out in the open. All right. Mint.
I can talk. All right. Just having a quick look at the field, because I know Tor isn't near me. There's Tor, all the way over there. He's not exactly a stone's throw away, is he?
Oh.
All right. So
Well, I don't need to be healed, though.
Yeah, that we discussed that. I
Yeah.
remember. You're okay, but somebody else was quite hurt.
Talyn.
Talyn was quite hurt, and Jacob has put him to like 90% full hit points.
Okay. So there's nobody else who's really quite hurt, is there? Except for me. So I'm thinking I might drink a potion.
Okay.
Since I'm down to 24 hit points. Let's see. I have... Actually, I have a new ability. It's just that I'm concerned about the fact that I'd have to take a rest to use it. I don't know if I would make it to the rest without healing otherwise.
Which ability?
Actions.
Yeah, you're a fighter.
Those are
You
all
can
in.
use your second wind.
Oh, I can?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. It says once per short rest because it'll recharge it. Okay,
Short rest,
so
yep.
yeah. I'll do that then. I'll do my second win now.
All right. Is that actually an action or is that a bonus action? I think it's a bonus action, so you could still act.
Oh, so I can still act if I do that. Sweet.
Second wind.
And that is 1d10
Yeah, bonus action.
plus 6. Okay, excellent. So I can do that now. Oh, that's excellent. All right.
The second wing.
Yay. I can heal. I believe I can fly. All right. And everybody else seems to be doing okay. So then there's baddies, which we all agreed we would take out. So I guess I'm going to charge towards the Cyclopses.
All right. Charge.
Charge.
Are you
1, 2,
within
3,
range
4, 5.
Yeah, you can get up to next to them.
I will do that. There he be, and I will attack him.
All right, you have advantage on for multiple reasons.
Awesome. I still have my rapier on me.
Yep.
Okay.
Second wing. Nice.
Oh, did I spell it wrong?
Yeah.
Typo. Typo.
You now have 2 wings.
Awesome. Okay. Rapier to hit with advantage. Boop.
15 will do it. Yep.
Okay, damage is 6.
6 damage. Okay. You get another attack. Yeah.
Awesome. And number 2.
Yo, yeah.
Oh, okay. Very nice. Very, very nice.
Okay, starting to look pretty hurt. Okay. You moved, action, bonus action, that's everything. All right. Belinda.
Belinda is at this point, especially because Melinda has now sort of gone off. Tess has been doing a great job of kind of shooting,
Yep.
you know, death dogs and such. So she is again just protecting and looking after her charge.
Yep.
Just still has her greatsword drawn, but there's no real action for her to take, and she actually doesn't have any ranged weapons. So she's just
Okay.
guarding / ready to attack. Wishes.
You could give her a crossbow, light crossbow, if you really wanted to.
I'll probably just end up shooting Melinda. So no, she'll just stand guard.
Okay. Kess is also going to sort of just shift around here a little bit, and otherwise sort of keep an eye on this guy. However, what the ranger does. So you've sort of turned around with your greatsword, and he takes the short sword that he was given and sort of, moves your sword just a little bit away from him and says, I know you don't trust me, but you can trust me. Give me a chance to do this. And goes invisible. What do you do?
Oh no.
Can Belinda roll an insight check?
Yep.
All right. +4.
$11. You don't get the sense that he's trying to run away. You get the sense he's got a plan about something.
All right.
And it's not necessarily to run away.
All right.
And both you and Cass are sort of like, weapons out going.
Now, Belinda is just a smidge smarter than Talyn, but her wisdom is not bad at all. So she's gonna be like, you know what? If he did try to run away, we're in a desert. We have an owl. Probably safe. Give him a shot, and she won't stop him.
You see footprints in the sand leading up sort of this way, sort of onto the dune and sort of heading in that direction, and then over the dune.
All right.
Rob, this is amazing. This is amazing.
Oh, just wait till you see what he actually does. All right, so how far can he get? If he does a double move...
Okay. If he wasn't moving really far, this would have been fantastic.
That's 20. 40. Okay. And that would be bonus action plus double move. Okay, so we wouldn't be able to do anything until next time, but I just want to remind myself that he's actually somewhere over here. All right. I've skipped Alphonse again. Alphonse.
Yeah. I'm not sure Alphonse is going to do anything this turn besides.
Alphonse can heal if there's anybody around that needs healing.
I guess he could sort of use some healing. Maybe Gildy. Alright. Yes, that's a good idea. I think Alphonse is going to move. Oops, need to move.
Leona's down 4 hit points. Which, for the record, is
Which is fairly significant.
Which is a fifth of her hit points. Yeah, her max is 24, and she's down 4. Because of that stupid bird.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, well, that
that's
is
all right.
kind of worse than Gildy, so Alphonse will heal Leon.
Yay!
He is going to use Cure Wounds at the first level. So typing is hard. There it is, 1d8 plus 4. Oh, Leon gets 12 hit points back.
Wow.
That's impressive.
That was half of my hit points I would have recovered. As it was, I needed a third of that.
Yes.
I feel great.
Alphonse is an overachiever. He was very concerned. He was like, Leon, you're looking a little bit worse for wear. Let me just help you. That's all he's going to do this turn.
Okay, there's a bunch of death dogs attacking a semi-comatose Torok.
No, Torok.
What's your AC?
Mute.
18 with my lovely new shield.
Nice. Okay, so even with advantage that misses. Even with advantage that misses.
Wow.
And wow. 4 attacks, all with advantage, 1 hit.
And Torok is like, wait, I've actually been injured.
7 points of piercing damage. Oh, and make a Constitution saving throw. Since I'm remembering those now.
Plus 3. Oh no, right. What's my saving throws is plus 7.
Yeah, you've got a pretty good one. Unless you roll like a really, really low number, like... Nope, that's just fine. Alright. That is them Cyclopses. Okay. This guy is going to move out and come down here. And also going to clobber on the Comatose. He didn't get to hit you quite as much as he liked next time, so... wow, really? Oh, they have a much better to hit. So that's a hit. With advantage and a +9 to hit. The second attack still missed.
People just feel bad for Torok. He's confused.
Apparently.
He looks so confused. They're like, oh.
20 damage for the one attack.
Oy, though.
Yeah, they hurt when they hit. The other guy is going to get up. That takes off the prone condition. That prone is red. He's going to reach in. Oh no, he's got a mid right next to him. Oh, you're so lucky you ran up next to him. You're so lucky. I mean, he's going to hit you, but he's only going to hit you once potentially. He's not going to be throwing stones, which is what he was going to be doing. All right. Oh, yeah, no, he doesn't have advantage to hit you. All right. Pick odds or evens.
I'm odd. I'll take odds.
Good choice. I rolled 2 dice, realizing because I've been rolling with advantage for so much. So you managed to pick the non-critical hit.
Yay.
However, still a hit with a 22.
So glad I did that bonus action last round. So you said 22?
No, that was just a hit. Damage is 11, 18 plus 6, 24.
That's not any better.
Okay.
What weapon are they using?
Oh, and he's gonna shift over to.
Need a club.
He's using a club.
Okay, so Minuset just has this slow motion club just coming at her face. Bam!
It's
Sounds
coming! It's
about
coming!
right.
It's coming! Oh, it's got no. I'm really short. It's not there yet. Why isn't it not? Oh, there it is. Okay.
I just picture her eyes get wide and her pupils just get small as the shadow just looms on her face. And then smash.
All right. It's the Cyclopses and Alphonse. Can Alphonse move his moonbeam? Because he could have potentially done that on his turn.
That's a good question.
Does
On
he go
each of my turns after I cast it, I can use an action to move it up to 60 feet in any direction.
Yeah, and you used your action to heal. So,
Yep.
okay. All right.
But I think it was in a good spot where it was anyway.
Yeah. But potentially it would mean that on the start of somebody's next turn, if he'd moved it, then they would still be within it.
Right. But did he go before or after the Cyclopses?
Before.
Right. So, I mean,
Yeah,
I feel
so
like
he
it
wouldn't have moved it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it was still getting 2 of them.
Yeah.
All right. Melinda.
All right. All right, Melinda is going to go here. She is going to use one of her cool powers that she has.
Piercing arrow.
Yep.
Remember, she can't actually see the other guy. I don't know if she needs to see him.
Even where she is now?
Correct. If she's aiming for the one on the other side of the dune, he's on the other side of a dune.
Okay, hold on. Let me look this up.
However, she could potentially do line of sight on these two, sort of going that way.
Where the heck is this?
Yeah, it's only if she needs line of sight, though. I'm not sure offhand. Melinda, where's Melinda?
Yeah, no, this is perfect. Piercing shot. Gives you an arrow an ethereal quality. When you use this option, you don't make an attack roll. Instead, the arrow shoots forward in a line, which is 1 foot wide and 30 feet long, before disappearing. Passes harmlessly through objects, ignoring cover.
Yep. There you go.
So she can shoot through the dune as long as... Wait, is he within 30 feet? Is the only question.
Oh, do
don't
they
think
two of them
he
need to
is.
be within 30 feet? I think they are.
Well, no, it's the 30-foot long from her.
Oh,
So no, even that guy is barely. She was.
she was here.
Okay,
Yeah.
so hold on.
Really only goes 30 feet? It's a line,
Yeah.
1 foot wide, 30 feet long.
Yeah, before disappearing.
Though it says it creates it. Doesn't say where it starts from.
Well, but she could move. She could move to here. And he's still at a range, so forget that. But she could move. Hold on, she was here. She could move to like here. And then go zap and hit the two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that would be her full movement to move there. And then, yeah, she could do the arrow, chow, and hit the two of them, because why not? So they have a dexterity save. DC 12. The one guy has disadvantage.
Okay. So first guy dexterity save makes it. Second guy dexterity save fails.
Okay.
So yes,
Hold on.
it does extra damage to the second guy.
Okay. So it's a total of 10 damage. So 5 damage to the guy in front, 10 damage to the guy in back.
Right, Keezy takes half damage.
Yep. Yeah. If you make your saving throw, you take half damage.
Okay. All right.
Nice.
They are again almost exactly one has half the damage of the other. Tor. You snap out of your reverie. You feel like you've been bashed around a little bit.
And I'm surrounded.
Yep. Would you like to
Rob,
rage again?
Rob, isn't the red dot prone?
Oh, yes. He did have to get up from prone.
Because that one guy is not prone.
That's true.
He has crawled over and bitten at Tor's ankles.
Oh, bite your eyeballs off.
Does he still have the fairy fire on?
No, he had dispel magic on.
Oh, thank you.
No, are you going to rage again?
I think he's given his position. That is his only option. He's going to aim for the teleport rage, though.
All right. What percentage does he have for that one?
He has 10%.
Okay.
No.
Nope.
So now he
Alright.
rolls a d8.
Yep.
And we see what happens.
No. Melinda's right there.
Yep. Jacob might be within range too. 6. That is
Okay,
6.
so each creature within 30 feet of you must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, or I get to see their thoughts.
Oh no.
And then they disadvantage on attack rolls.
Nice.
Oh no.
Ew.
Who's in range of you?
It's basically gives me brief telepathy. It's not actually an attack.
Well, yeah, but who's in range of
A
you?
lot of people are. Okay, so Death Dog 1 and 2 are very much thinking yummy dragonborn to eat. Cyclops. So this Cyclops is sort of wondering a little bit why his leader is not joining the fight and sort of running away, and why he's been seeing step forward. And this is sort of a lot harder than it should have been, given that they were supposed to surprise people and just bash things. And usually this goes really well.
That's so many thoughts for that Cyclops.
He's having a lot of thoughts right now. This guy is like, I'm really not happy.
So the comparison of normal speed of thinking versus low speed of thinking.
Yeah, this guy's not thinking much, other than bash the little thing in front of it. You do get the Fearbulk's thought, which is, I think I can probably kill this guy. What's Melinda thinking?
Melinda's probably like, darn it, that wasn't nearly as effective as it should be.
And Jacob.
Fire.
Who can I burn next?
Okay. Alphonse.
Alphonse is probably fairly focused on the moonbeam, which requires concentration. So he's kind of like focused on that spell as well as kind of considering like, does anyone else need to be healed? So like very focused on the situation.
Oh wait, does he only hear it if we fail our wisdom saving throw?
Oh, that's true. There is a wisdom saving throw involved. I'm just apparently bypassing all that because it's a whole lot more fun.
And also, if we fail our wisdom saving throw, then we have disadvantage on our attacks?
No, I think it's
Against me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna roll that for the other guys because that would be important.
Yeah, you heard my thoughts.
Fail. That might actually succeed. What's the DC?
I think the DC. Hold on, let me double check the DC on this.
And that guy fails.
Uh,
That guy fails. Yeah. So all the enemies have potentially failed except for.
I think it's a 14, but
Yeah. So one of the death dogs oddly succeeds.
So wise.
Gilda and Leon, up to you if you just want to share thoughts or make a save.
I actually had a 22 on my saving throw.
Okay.
So
No thoughts there.
my mind, what? So many thoughts. But no one is reading my thoughts.
Yes. And Gildy?
Gildy's eyeing the Cyclops that's right next to Torok and thinking, I'm gonna take this guy down.
All right. There we go.
okay. So
And
Torok is going to attack the two death dogs, though, because
Okay.
he has advantage, and hopefully he can take them both out.
And
Yeah.
Mint wasn't in range.
Oh, yeah. The Mentvest too.
Oh. Mint's probably thinking, I'm gonna get this guy.
Yeah.
Hog tie him.
Yeah. Grapple him.
Make him tell us what he knows.
You broke my nose.
So
Die.
Tor will attack the one on the left first.
Okay.
Right?
Both of these have not taken any damage.
Ooh, it's
Wow.
taking damage now.
All right. So roll more damage. 6 and 10. Okay. So total of 16.
No, it's a total of 21. It's 15 and...
Yeah, but you don't get the +5 on the second one.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. So 16 on this guy. Yeah, that is the first damage he's taken. If you want to keep attacking him.
Yeah, I'll hit him again.
Yep. All right. And you are rolling with advantage. That does hit 12 damage. He is now looking very hurt. But he is still up. So enraged. You can move if you would like to, but that would be
No.
a bunch of attacks. All right.
Oh,
Talyn.
sorry. There's +2 damage all of those to both those hits because of his
Oh.
rage.
Yeah.
So-
Still up, but much more hurt.
That would have been amazing if that had been enough to
Uh,
kill it.
yeah.
Where it's like, oh.
Yeah, +6 damage total.
A 6?
No, even though double damage, it's still only
Yeah.
+2 once. Yeah.
So +4. Yep. It went from 0 to 32 and is not looking happy. All right. Yeah, Talyn.
Talyn, who feels bad because he could have attacked and then ran away last time and didn't realize it until after the fact. But anyway, is now feeling good because he's, back up to 35 hit points. So he's going to come rushing up this way, flank our
Rush back
Cyclops
in.
friend.
Yep.
And going to punch him.
Punch, punch, punch.
Right in the butt.
Butt punch. That's a hit.
That is a hit for 9 damage.
Yep.
And Talyn is going to use a key point and stun him.
Nice. All right.
Oh my
what's the DC?
goodness.
DC 14.
Probably
Constitution
makes it.
DC 14.
Yeah, he's got a 16.
Ooh. All right.
You realize you are punching him right in the butt because you're
Yes.
trying to stun him. So you're clearly punching him right in the butt.
Talyn has no qualms about a butt punch. He deserves it.
All right. Second attack.
Second attack
That
is a 15 to hit
is 15.
because we're flanking.
Yeah, you get
50 gives you advantage.
yeah,
Flanking
gives
gives
you
you
advantage
advantage
to hit.
Oh, sorry. All right. Well, then I'll try to punch again.
because the 13 misses. So
So
that definitely hits.
6 damage.
Yeah.
And what I don't know, because I didn't read it, is it says when you hit.
Yeah, you can stun again.
All right, then yeah, I'll use
Just
a key point and
Use key points. Yeah. That succeeds.
all right.
So he is now stunned. He cannot take actions for a round, and people have advantage.
Yeah. Can I take actions until the end of my next round?
Yeah. Can't move, can't speak, automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws, attack rolls have advantage. His butt is really sore. It's like, oh, no.
He's so stunned that he got a surprise punch to the butt.
That's right.
Okay. Jacob.
I can't even follow that up.
Would you like to firebolt to the butt?
No, I think his butt is covered enough. So I'm going to firebolt at the one that Mint is engaged with.
Yep.
That has advantage.
And he has a -2 to his armor class.
Oh, I think I was doing that wrong. Shoot.
So AC 21 for the lowest possible damage I could actually do. That's 2d10 plus 4. For 6.
Wow.
I rolled a 1 and a 1.
You were also stunned.
I am stunned.
By the butt punch.
Yeah, that hurt
You're
my
just
butt.
like-
It was a little distracting.
But yeah, 6 damage. All right.
Okay. And then I will have Edgar force attack against the butthurt dude, because he's actually in range.
Okay. Which you get advantage on.
Advantage, I'll have to roll twice.
22 for 6 damage.
There we go.
Nice.
I love how Edgar did as much damage as you did.
Yep.
With his best attack, yes. All right. Anything else?
That is it for me.
All right. Gildy.
Okay, Gildy is going to fire some arrows at the stunned dude.
You have advantage.
Sweet.
I mean, you could fire at the one fighting Minuset, who only has one person on him.
Meh. Might as well take down one.
True.
Yeah, I think Gildy is concerned about like the 2 dogs as well. Like it's just a lot of people. Where is
The
it?
Dragonborn, the 2 really tall big people are in a fight, and they need help. But the tiny gnome is obviously fine fighting the giant on her own.
Okay, fine. I will
Is it-
attack
No,
the
no,
other
no, 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 no.
Cyclops.
Minuset's also really hurt, isn't she?
If you want to do that, do that. I'm perfectly fine with it.
I will attack the Cyclops attacking Mint.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, I'm only at like 16 out of 47 hit points. So
That
Do I still
hits.
have? Do I still have advantage?
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep,
Yeah,
you have
okay.
managed to hit both of them right now, so yep.
Just making sure.
Oh.
Okay, well that's just my first attack.
Yep.
You are also stunned by the butt punch.
Everybody's like, Talyn,
You know,
with your fist.
just a little distracted there.
We're all like, I'm never shaking hands with Talyn ever again.
Fist bump?
Okay, and then
No.
here is attack number 2.
Be even funny if it was a kick. It was
Magic
literally
number attack.
kicking ass. All right.
Oh yeah, sweet.
What do I want to do this time?
That's like the third time that Gildy has gotten the magic number.
Yeah.
Second.
Isn't it the third?
I got the first,
There have been 3 magic numbers, and Gildy's had 2 of them.
and I got the first one.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So yes, all the short people.
Nice.
Yes.
And just so that you know, when you do attack your Cyclops, you can attack him and then just walk away because he doesn't get reactions because he's slowed.
I'm concerned that if I walk away, he'll throw a rock at me.
For
Yeah,
the
but-
next action, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, roll a d12 again.
A d12. It's a 2.
What other condition can you throw on this individual?
That would be interesting. No, not a condition. I'm trying to do fun and interesting different things. All right. And then roll an extra d6. Okay, 4, and your regular damage as well. So that arrow did 5 piercing damage and 4 bludgeoning damage for some strange reason. It sort of
Wow.
hit and then sort of smacked up in his face. And yeah, sort of, yeah. So 9 total damage.
Cool.
And you got 1 more attack if you want it.
Sure do.
Yes, I was rolling for a random damage type.
Oh.
24 also hits. 10 damage. Oh, jeez. He is looking very hurt. Okay.
And that is it for Gildy.
Leo.
All right. So this is why it was hilarious if he was going to be up here, is because that's where Leon goes.
Mhm.
Because she walks 30 feet and then in a puff of mist disappears and appears on top of the dune and then shoots at this guy.
All right. I'm assuming you mean the leader?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the Furbolg visible?
Nope.
Okay. Because then I thought it would be hilarious if I miss him, if I accidentally shoot the Furbolg because he's invisible in between me and the guy.
If you roll a 1.
Roll one. Roll one. Of course I roll a 20 now.
Still.
When
Really
I want to
good.
roll a 1.
All right. What? You were just doing a firebolt?
Oh no, I'm shooting with my
Oh, bow.
I'm
Right.
shooting with my bow.
All right. So
Yep.
roll d8 twice. And we'll see if that kills him. So 8 and 6. Right, and the +5 includes the +2 from the bow?
Yeah.
Okay. So 14. Okay. He is very, very hurt.
All right. I imagine the Furbolg is a bit startled when an arrow suddenly comes whizzing past
Very much so, yes.
behind him. That's awesome. That was my first shot with my new +2 longbow. I'm
Very nice.
very happy with it.
All right. And it is that guy's turn. He sees you.
Who, me?
There's not much he can do to you.
Yay! Those are words I like to hear.
One sec. Sure, that seems like fun. Give me a strength saving throw.
Who, me?
Yep.
Strength.
Hurt him. He's going to attack you back.
Strength saving throw.
Yep.
What does he cast? He casts a spell, I think?
Yep. He's casting a spell.
Sure. 18.
18. Yeah, that'll do it. He was casting Dust Devil. So you take half as much damage on a d8.
Hold on, because I have that spell, and I believe I have to finish my turn within 10 feet of it.
End its turn within 5 feet of it.
Yep.
Okay.
It is not a great offensive spell. I know this because I have it, and I'm like, oh, that's not fantastic.
That's fair. All right.
But I'm in a big cloud of dust.
Yes. Yes. Like, ha! I've got you. As he also tries to run away. All right. Okay.
Can you put the cloud of dust on the board so I know where it is?
Sure.
Thanks.
What's the 5-foot cube? So 5-foot cube? Oh. Draw sheet. Nope, that's a circle. Bad circle. So 5-foot cube. There we go. All right.
Well, but it forms a 10-foot radius cloud of debris around itself.
Okay. Sorry. 10-foot radius. Ah, jeez.
And it can't put it on top of me. It has to be an unoccupied 5-foot cube.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm moving you.
No.
All right. And then, yes, 10-foot radius around that. Is that a... Yeah. Okay, so that would actually be its next turn, is if he can then move it and it picks up stuff and it grows a radius. I suppose you could move it as a bonus action on this turn, so never mind, yeah, it still actually happens. Out. Out. 10 feet is roughly that. Okay. All right. Mint. You are next to a Cyclops who is looking very hurt.
He's just where I want him. Ha ha ha. Okay. Now, we discussed this before. In order to draw another weapon, I'd have to drop the current one I'm holding.
Yes.
Okay. but it won't affect how many actions I can take, correct?
No. Dropping
All
is a free action. If you are stowing it carefully, that would be an action. Drawing the other one would be an action. That would be 2 actions with the object are considered a full action.
Okay.
So,
So
dropping and drawing is fine.
So what I wish to do is to drop my Mystic Gun and draw my short sword so that I can get in there with 2 weapon melee fighting.
Yep.
Do I have advantage on him right now?
Yep.
Okay. Then the only thing that happens is I don't get my bonus on the second weapon.
So you get 2 attacks with your rapier, and then 1 attack without a dexterity bonus.
I went ahead and made a macro.
Nice.
So that should make it easy. That's a lot of dice. So the rapier to hit's 15, and the short sword to hit is 8.
All right. You get a second attack with the rapier as well.
Oh, okay, but just with the rapier, not with the other weapon.
Correct. So it's 2 with the rapier, 1 with the short sword.
Okay, so I will do the rapier with advantage as well. It looks like the short sword missed anyway.
Yep.
Okay. Boop. Rapier. That would hit.
Yep. So
Okay.
2 hits for 17 damage.
Yes.
17 and 19 is 36. Yes. Oh, yeah. Now I'm just gonna have him go down.
Where did the 19 come from?
Oh, that's how many it had already taken.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
What? He should have taken more than 19 because I hit him for 20 with my tidal wave.
Yes. I was saying 19 as opposed to 119.
Oh.
Ah.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So he goes down, and you are victorious over the giant.
I do a 180 facing the other Cyclops and say, "You're next."
And it's stunned. So it's like, "Ugh!" Okay.
You have defeated the glowing, poisoned, and slowed Cyclops, who falls in slow motion.
Yeah.
Dramatic death.
That is so dramatic. Everything looks cooler when it happens behind you in slow-mo, so Mint just
Yep.
looks amazing.
Well, it also explodes in a fireball
No,
just cause.
But that's the thing, it's falling in slow motion, so she'd be able to turn around and say, "You're next," before it hit the ground.
Nice.
Because it's falling in slow motion.
It's also very sparkly while it does it.
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
All right.
That's a mood.
Is Belinda going to do anything?
Belinda is still actually a question because
Yep.
Belinda no longer has a charge that she's kind of
Nope.
watching over. So
It's probably saying to Cass, "I hope we made the right call there."
pretty much, yeah. So Belinda's actually going to go and see how far she can move. 30 feet. So let's see how close she can get to go help Tor on the other side. Not quite enough. All right. So she will end up, I guess, here. And yeah, be ready to engage with the dogs on her next turn.
All right. Yep, that'll work.
I need a map
Cass.
refresh.
Oh yeah. That's okay. I guess we'll shift over a little bit and fire a couple Eldritch Blasts again. Wow. Well, I suppose she has advantage, but still, that's as far as this. Okay, she does hit, and the second one, it's okay. Like, got a +8. Figure she can. Really? Oh, fine. Hit twice, rolled ones on both of her damage dice. Okay. So Leon, you're really the only one who sees this.
No, because I'm in an
Oh,
area
yeah,
that's
you don't
heavily
even see it.
obscured, so I don't see anything.
Oh, but it was so interesting. Let's see if he actually hits. Yes. And yep. Okay. None of you really saw that or know what happened.
Nope. It's pretty awesome.
Alphonse.
Yeah, Alphonse is going to move his moonbeam.
Yep.
To where? Wait, I just need to reread it again. Huh.
There it is. Where do you want it?
I don't know. I don't want to hurt
How's that?
Korok, who's kind of in the middle of. Yeah, that's good. Wait, can we move it a little bit more to the left and it'll get all three of them?
Might. Yeah, sure. I'd allow that.
Sweet. Okay, so Alphonse is going to do this incredible mental math from a distance and be like, this is where I need to put it so that it won't hit Tor, but we'll get the rest of them.
Roll damage, and I'll apply it at the beginning of their turns.
Cool. Yeah, that's another 3d10.
Oh, Rob, if the
Yep.
if the Cyclops leader died, his Dust Devil would disappear.
Ah.
And I would
okay.
at least see the aftermath. I wouldn't see what happened, but I'd see the aftermath.
So, what do you see when the Cyclops, or yes, when the
Dust Devil
Dust Devil
clears.
goes away, is a miniature Cyclops standing over the corpse of a regular Cyclops?
I see. Am I seeing the Furbolg where he is, though?
Yes.
Okay.
You can make an intelligence check to figure out that the Fearbulg is the mini Cyclops.
Or you can think that their kids are coming to fight, and we got one more to take down.
It's awesome.
Yes. No. They're sort of up there together. Anyway, yes, that's what you see. Is he has taken down the leader. Alphonse. Okay, the Death Dogs. One of them dies outright from the moonbeam. The other one takes 10 damage. That guy takes 10 damage. Okay. And the Cyclops snaps out of his stunned state at the end of his turn.
No, at the end of my next turn.
I think it's his turn, isn't it?
Nope. End of my next turn. Pretty sure. Let me read it.
All right. I thought,
Yeah, on my next turn.
Oh.
So it's done until the end of my action.
Which makes sense, because then you'll for sure get an attack against it.
Who actually
When
use
it's stunned.
take advantage of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yes.
Aha.
All right. Never mind. He's still stunned. Melinda.
Right. Okay. I guess she's just shooting that Cyclops.
Yep. There's also the Death Dog. There's one of them still up.
Yeah, the Cyclops is a bigger threat.
Yeah.
And he's right there. And she has advantage. I guess she has advantage on the Death Dog, but yeah, no. Does a 13 hit the Cyclops?
Well, yes. No. He still has his natural armor, so no, that does not hit.
Right. So she is also stunned. She is also stunned by the butt punch.
Oh, okay.
I'm just like, I can't believe that just happened.
All right. Anything else? If not, Torok.
I think she'll just move away.
Yeah.
Because she'll be like, that was disturbing. I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna go back here.
Okay.
And
get away.
He's standing still.
And get away from the butt puncher.
Torok is going to attack the Cyclops.
Yep. You can do it. Roll a 25. Yeah, 18 still hits.
As she backs off, I think Melinda would just say to Belinda, "Stay away from that dog. Fight the Cyclops. Stay away from that dog."
All right, and second attack.
And technically, you do have advantage on these.
Oh, okay. So I will re-roll.
Yeah, just re-roll the hit just to see if you get a critical.
No.
And the second
I'll-
one.
Yeah. No.
Okay. That's fair. You did a lot of damage. He is still up. Talyn, back around to you.
All
He
right.
is stunned.
How damaged does he look?
Very.
All right. Talon's gonna punch him.
Yep. You have advantage.
All right.
What you
On
were
his
waiting
butt.
for.
All right. So 22 to hit for 4 damage.
Yeah. And
Second attack.
oh,
There you go. I guess you could just. So the other damage was a 4, so 11 damage.
that'll do it.
Excellent.
You take him down just as he recovers from being stunned. It's like, I am no longer stunned. I am now dead. And yes. Oh, I suppose there's still a dust dog or a dust devil, whatever. You finish him off, and/or he runs away. However you'd want that to go on. I'm not gonna
Looking
like
at it,
that.
does anything happen with my itchy eyes at it?
Oh yes. Thank you for reminding me
I
of that.
totally
Just for
forgot
the fun
about it.
bit. That's fine. Yes, you look at it, and yeah, you're within range. A beam of red light comes out of your eyes and does damage to it, which kills it. There you go.
Very cool. And frightening.
Huh.
It is Jacob who is the Cyclops cyborg.
Yes.
Jacob has laser eyes.
How are my eyes feeling after the discharge?
Sore.
Okay.
Not like incredibly sore, but just sort of a little gritty. Like you're still in a desert and doing whatever else, but yeah, a little sore, but not unmanageable. And yes, when you all go over the dune to see what happened to the other one, you see the Fearbulg sitting on top of it, with sort of his short sword sticking out of it. Like shrugs.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yep.
I will definitely inspect my manacles and be very unhappy when I can see that they have been cleaved in two. And I
Yes.
use the mending spell to fix it.
That's right. You can just fix it.
I know, but I'm unhappy. And my own gives a stern talking to the guard twins.
And the Fearbulg's like, so does this mean I can go without the gag for a while?
Talon looks at everyone else and he kind of shrugs, like, I'd be okay with it.
Leon looks to Torok.
Torok nods and goes, "You seem to have accepted the quest. Come."
Okay. And we're already getting pretty late, but to wrap up, with this being our silver episode, you find, as you search through the items of the many Cyclopses, you have 21,000 silver pieces.
Is that even carryable?
In my bag of holding it is.
Plus 8 silver tinted pearls, each worth 50 gold pieces. A spell scroll, which you identify as a scroll of lesser restoration. And another gem that is magical. That somebody can give me a quick Arcana check and just see how that goes.
Okay, and I mean, obviously I'm using detect magic as well.
Yeah.
To identify the type of magic.
Yeah, between Jacob and Leon, you can figure that out. Yep. So it is an elemental gem, but it is silver. And the silver elemental gem is essentially a random elemental. So when it is broken, it creates a random elemental. One of the top 4 types.
Okay. Leon is very clearly like, oh my goodness, this is an elemental gem that summons an elemental.
All right.
It'd be pretty poorly named if it summoned a wolf.
So yes, you all sort of take a moment and kind of recover yourselves a little bit from that. It was a little bit more grueling than you thought it would be. And as that day comes to a close, as you sort of otherwise set up your camp, I'm not sure how much further you plan on going, if you're just going to recover a little bit. Can I get everybody to give me a very quick Constitution saving? I will make one for Cass.
Ooh, Torok failed.
Yeah. That actually makes a little bit of sense. And Leon and Gildy.
Yeah. Alphonse did not do very well either.
Is that was your second one for Melinda?
I've only rolled one so
crap.
far.
Oh, that's true. I got to do one for Belinda.
Yeah, Melinda is fine. She's got a 23, and
Oh.
Leon has like an 8.
I always do the wrong number though.
All right, so
That's my
Leon,
actual saving throw.
Alphonse, Mint.
Gildy got a 15.
Yeah. So
Alphonse.
Torok still failed, but with a 9, not a 5.
All right, Torok. Okay. All right. So yeah, Leon, Alphonse, Mint, and Torok. You essentially end the day off with exhaustion. Just from traveling through a desert for as long as you have, you've been getting sort of enough food and water, but with the extra exertion of the fight today, you are all exhausted. So it's
Which actually makes sense because Leon has had no exertion traveling through the desert, but actually exerting herself in this atmosphere. She's like, oh my goodness, I'm exhausted. Right? Everybody else is slogging through the sand. She's riding, keeping herself cool. Yeah, keeping herself cool, protected from the sun, but gets out in like a few minutes of exertion and sun and is like, oh, this is terrible.
Yeah. So you'll actually be fine for the next day because you'll get a full night's sleep, and that will get rid of your exhaustion. But I'm going to sort of be keeping a rolling tally as we move through the desert. And you are now, the DC for you has all gone up a little bit. So every time you fail the DC, it goes up.
Okay. Now, is it going to make a difference for Leon that she is riding a horse all the time, keeping herself cool?
That will, I could probably give her advantage for that.
Okay.
So maybe there's not other things that come into play.
All right. And then particularly because a couple people got really impacted by it, then she's also going to start on a regular basis using floating disc so that anybody who seems tired can basically ride on the floating disc for an hour
Nice.
to recover. And get gusts of wind. Basically, there's like the floating disc behind her of like, this is the nice place. But yeah, anybody who starts to look tired or whatever, she'll be like, okay, your turn.
All right. So
Except
that is
furbolgs.
yes, a little bit past our usual time. We went a little bit later tonight, so apologies for that. But hopefully you have enjoyed the session tonight, and otherwise take care. We'll see you again in a couple of weeks, and yeah, be good to each other.
Yeah.